All right. See what we can do, boys. See what we can do. I wonder if I should try this. That's definitely not a good idea. Okay. I want to mess with my sound gate a little bit. What is this? Hold on. I think this is a bad idea. Maybe it's okay. I think I don't is my mic even a condenser mic instead of a dynamic mic? I don't know. How does that sound on stream? Does it sound any different? I feel like I haven't noticed these settings before. Let me listen. It sounds fine. Yeah, okay, whatever. I don't know. I had never messed with these settings before. I think my mic is actually, I don't know. It might be a dynamic mic too. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, what's up, guys? What is up? Let me set this thing up a little bit. All right, so we got a little bit of time to game today, boys. Got a little bit of time to game. I think we're just gonna keep hammering out the Ret Paladin stuff. I think leveling alts is kind of fun. But I don't know if I want to level today. I feel like I'd like to get Bajuthor like a little bit better geared. Maybe. Because Bajheera is pretty well geared. Like, I mean, he doesn't have like the best like secondary stats on his gear, but at least he has conquest gear and stuff. Bajuthor, I don't even think he's like full honor geared. But doing some BGs on him would be fun. But then we could eventually get Bajheera up, or play Demon Hunter, or whatever else we wanted to do next. We got options. We do got options. But let's go ahead and start it up. Get things going. Let's see. I'll get you guys the YouTube link so everybody can swing by there and give that a thumbs up too. That would be swell. But yeah, let's get our day going. We'll hang out here for a bit. Call it good. Miss Bajheera, yep. Might have to level her up at some point. We will see. I have to get on the Quee grind. I have not played Rogue in forever. But I bet Assassination Rogue is kind of just like, I don't know, just go kill people. I think a Demon Hunter would be really fun in BGs too. I'd bet. Didn't I change my keybinds a bit? How do I fix this? Put Judgment back on there. Yeah, I don't know about Templar Strikes. I don't think I like that as much. Are you playing WoW on the treadmill? I'm not doing the treadmill right now. I am standing up, but I'm not doing the treadmill right now. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we do. But not right now. Is there any reason to use Consecration? What? What's up? Oh, that's so nice. That is so sweet. All right. Yeah, this'll do. This'll do. No, sorry, what were you asking? No what? Queue up some shuffs, baby. Some solo. I can queue solo arena right now too, huh? Even with this cruddy gear. I guess I am technically out of my blues. That's good. Is there any reason to use concentration? Okay, no. Sorry. Not even just for getting rogues out of stealth or whatever. Good to know. Good to know. Interesting. All right. Yeah, they'll pop up eventually. Doesn't it give me like a freedom though? I might need to, before I do arena, I might need to set up like some utility macros for my teammates or whatever, but maybe. Maybe not, huh? Hand of Reckoning. Don't know if that's super necessary either. Whatevs. We'll give the BG Blitz. The majority of the damage for Ret's patch? Final verdict, yeah. Think so. What's up, Crusade? Sup? Blade Justice now has 2 charges, or I can just use Holy Blade. I think I don't know. I don't want to have too much downtime in my rotation. I think my rotation as it is already gonna have a little bit of downtime because I'm just using like the auto Crusader Strike attack thing. I'm not really hating that though. I don't think it's that bad. But maybe I should move these two. I think Judgment feels good there. Kapow! I don't know, you just as long as you're hitting something, you just get fed holy power. Not that bad. It ain't that bad. Or you can have 2 charges of Judgment. Improved Judgment could be okay too. Alright, what is that mastery? It just procs damage? Aren't multiple charges of Judgment better for this thing, for Lawbringer? Is that not better? Retail's full of button mashing. That's nice. Pressing buttons, dude, doing stuff. I don't know if anybody plays 2 charges of Judgment, but I feel like it makes a sense, right? Every time I cast Judgment, it does like percent health damage, right? Seems good. Are we even like trying to worry about the High Lord's thing or whatever? Do we even care about that? Like more judgments is better. Or am I wrong about that? I guess Lawbringer's doing almost nothing to this guy, but I don't know. Any Ret Paladins in the chat? I feel like it's doing something. Up to 2%, yeah, when Judgment's cast. That's a lot, man. That's a lot of damage. I just don't know if it's enough to warrant it. Don't know, but Judgment's also just popping off at everybody, right? Any law bringing taking place here? The heck? Oh, is it just my primary target? Do I have to manually judge multiple targets to get Lawbringer stacks? Kind of looks like it, yeah. Alright, then once everything has Lawbringer on it, then you can kind of initiate the cleave maneuver here, right? Gotcha. Then Lawbringer might do some stuff. Even then, it's not doing that much. I don't know. I think that's more single target for sure to do it the other way. Other thing we need to do is consider this. I don't know. That AoE? Yeah, definitely ain't worried about them low-level characters, or low-level mobs, that's for sure. That's for show. Getting bonked. Whoa! Thank you, Crow, for the 10 over there. That's a like and a heart from me, bro. That's a like and a heart from me. Thank you, dude. Pumping us up over there on YouTube. Big flex for you. Thank you so much, man. Doing all right, bro. Got our workout in, and now we're gonna come over here to hang out and play some Ret Paladin a little bit. See what's going on. I kind of like being able to cast Flash of Light. Like, spam cast it out of combat? It feels kind of nice. Thank you, bro. You're a legend for that one, dude. Thank you, man. We'll keep on pumping. Love streaming for you guys, and the support helps me keep that going. For sure. Let's see. That's fine. People are telling me to quit playing Radiant Glory. I kind of like it. It's like a little 30-second wings cooldown. That's kind of alright. I feel like that's kind of alright. This is a 2-minute cooldown. I mean, how long does it last? Does anyone know if Warrior will be as viable as Pallies and DKs in the expansion? I'm sure they will, yeah. I'm sure they will. Right now, things are a little bit weird because of the armor. But yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Do I auto attack speed increase by 20%? Do I need to do that? If I'm playing this, probably is good, right? Those probably do work well together, don't they? I don't know, who cares? Why not just play this? Who needs that auto attack speed anyway? It is kind of nice for Holy Power regeneration, though. Well, the armor thing, my suspicion is that we're being scaled as low-level characters, you know what I mean? Since we're technically in, like, you know, pre-patch. What is Lawbringer proccing off of? Yeah. Why isn't it up right now? Where's my Lawbringer right now? Oh, I didn't hit the PvP target, that's why. There we go. Now we get to be bringing the law to these dudes. So now Templar's Verdict will cleave in BGs. Which will probably be good, right? So wait, enemy friendly target icons don't show up in the middle of my screen? Enemy friendly target icons. Like this? Yeah, you can move those anywhere you want. Yeah. You can just go to edit mode. And then just drag it, just move them around as much as you want. Definitely can do that. And Yusepa, big flex for you, man. Thank you for pumping us up, man, with the Prime. Yeah, edit mode. Yup. Get this Lawbringer out. Bong. Yeah, so we just get Lawbringer on everybody in a team fight and just start splashing people down with big Lawbringing. Start cleaving them and stuff with all these Templar's Verdicts. Pow. Wait, so what is going on here? Yeah, I don't know. There's like some animation that I'm not sure what it is. So what is this proc? Oh, Final Verdict, right. There it is. There it is. Goody. So we just keep on firing off judgments here. Just dunking on fools. Alright. Alright, alright. I'll try this AoE build. Could be fun. Why not? Game audio? Is the game audio not coming through? Oh, strange. Let me see if I can fix that for you. That is odd. Yeah, I see that. Okay. Give me a sec. There, how about now? Was there like no music or anything either? How's that? Yeah, my OBS wasn't picking up my my headset as my audio device. Oh, thanks for the heads up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I did it, but okay, we got it fixed. All good. What's this debuff? Oh, next. Wait, I don't think I wanted to play that talent. Why do I have this? Do I need this? I don't think I want that. What are my talents right now? How's red pretty fun? It's pretty smooth. Alright. I don't think I want that. This Vanguard's Justice thing? Yeah, I don't really think I'm playing a lot of Holy Storming. Or Divine Storming. I don't think so. I'll just take the auto attack speed. Oh wow, hold on. You could do auto attack, or you could do critical strikes of damaging single target holy power abilities give you 5% haste. That's kind of nice too. I feel like I'd rather have the haste. Dude, I'm just fiddling with my talents all the time, dude. What the heck? Where did I get this build from? Somebody must have sent me this one. It's all kinds of weird stuff. Not necessarily bad, but oh no. I definitely want 2 points in that. What the heck? Wait, why you acting? Oh, okay, I see. I guess you have to take this in order to be able to do that, huh? You can't take the extra haste. I see. I see. Okay. Yeah, doing AoE and BG is definitely like a general good idea. Just hammering people with AoE. Interesting. So you have to go this way. I really like this talent though. I'd like to keep it. This haste increased judgment cooldown thing. But okay, alright, fine. Alright. Let's go do it to him, boys. Let's go do it to him. You only do PvP. Nice. Fair enough. Do we do push, pull, leg split? Sort of. It's like legs, chest, back, arms and shoulders repeat, usually. If I'm like actually in rhythm, which I don't think I really have been on that exact thing. Sometimes we're just kind of getting in the gym and pumping right now. That's okay though, right? But yeah, that'll be fine. Push, pull, legs, that's kind of like push, pull, legs. I kind of just do my own thing. Alright, here we go. We are definitely experimenting with all kinds of different weirdness in my build, but this is what we're doing right now. Seems fine, seems fine. Just giving people the Ret Paladin beatdown. Are we, anybody capping that? Cool. It's going ham. These are solo rated BGs. You can always tell by it being like 8 people. If you're just like taking a quick little glance and wondering what we're up to. Let's go get them, boys. Gotta remember how to play Ret. Pop off. Let's go. Samson's in my way. What are you doing, Sam? Move. Just hitting this guy. Hoping for the best. I guess if we end up pushing him off the flag a little bit, that's good, right? Find a bubble and run. I tried to hit him. I'm not doing any damage compared to these mages. try again. Pow! Pow! Oh, I don't have Hodge. I think we're just dead then. We lose! Alright. Alright. I tried. we don't quite measure up to the Ellie Shamans. Somebody said they nerfed Ellie Shamans. Didn't really seem like it had an impact so much that it nerfed them to the ground. Your camera is mirrored so that your Gymshark shirt is backwards, by the way. Yeah, I usually have used my camera mirrored for like years. Yeah, it's okay. If the shirt's backwards, it's not that big of a deal. I like it when I look at my chat, I look towards the screen instead of always looking off the screen like that. I'm aware of that one. The sound being muted for a second, wasn't aware of that, but the camera being mirrored, yeah. We got that one. So, what's going on here? Alliance also has our base now? Oh. Oh. That's not good. That's not good. There's a rogue at our base. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, usually like one ninja cap is just GG. Let's see if we can grab this one. It's only 4 seconds to cap. It's kind of crazy, huh? Wait, we're doing it. Why am I so slow? Go get this guy, man. What am I doing? What am I doing on the Ret Paladin, boys? Beats me. Just pressing butts, dude. Can I kill this guy? It's gonna be close. I got him. It's weird that Flash of Light has such a long cooldown, but we do have a leaf. I don't know if I like this build with the long Flash of Light cooldown. I might have to play something different. Yo, we're getting buckets right now, boys. We're getting buckets. We're doing it. I haven't Nordstrom now. You wanna try that again? Nope. He said, nope, we're 3 capped. Got him. Got him. Good job, team. Dusted him. The Bajuthor flank, baby. Got him. Got him. Alright. Alright. Why would you bother with doing that? Just come on over to pre-patch, bro. Yeah, I don't think I like this talent as much. I think I'd rather play that one. Come on over. And you can, like, tweet it at me if you want to, Nordstrom. Tweet it at me. Hide passives. Oh, yeah? Guess you could do that. I feel like I might need to know about what's going on, though. Maybe try to pay attention, see if anything stands out. Yeah, I don't think Radiant Glory is that good, but I think it's good for BGs. Where I'm just, like, pressing butts. Crusading Strikes is a chance to make your next Divine Storm free and deal more damage. I mean, that could be kind of fun instead of this cleave, but I think this one seems better. I think it seems better. Well, BM Hunters have definitely been good at certain times, Savon. You can definitely still get the job done as a BM Hunter. But yeah, I think I've seen a lot of people playing Survival recently, so there's that too. Yep. Alright. You BM, I've always been mainly PvE. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Or you're saying that BM has? I mean, BM Hunters definitely have been a thing in PvP. They definitely have been, so. Just gotta stick to your class, so I can respect that. As a warrior main. Respect it. I respect it. Been playing a fair amount of like DK and now Ret Paladin during the pre-patch, but I mean it's not because we're not planning on playing warrior, you know. Definitely plan on doing that. BM Hunters were the goats of PvP back then. Oh yeah. Just blasting away on Twister Barb. There you go. Liking the new season, pretty good. Nice. Nice. Yeah, we played it yesterday a little bit. It was alright. It's alright. Yeah, Survival Hunter could be another one on the list. Get Bash Cletus going. Yeah, I don't know about this auto attack stuff. Art of Warrior. Auto attacks have a 20% chance to reach the Quote of Blade of Justice. I mean, like, if you're on the target, I guess it's fine. We're not infrequently on the target as a Ret. You can play range, but I don't think you'd really need to. You're gonna main next expansion. Fury, isn't arms looking good? I mean, I'll probably play just Warrior. Usually I play a little bit of both at least, but if I can play Fury, I will. I like Fury. And right now, Fury sounds like it's pretty good on the beta, so maybe that means it'll get nerfed, or maybe it means it'll be good. We'll see. But yeah, likely we'll play a little bit of both, like usual. But if I can start off playing Slayer Fury, I think I will. Do I have to take these talents? I think I do. I think we've kind of messed with that a little bit. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need that one. I would like that haste, I think, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Maybe I should play this auto attack thing, because it'll work with Art of War too. I'll try it out. We'll give it a go. I mean, Boomy? Boomkins were insane in PvP recently. They're always pretty good in Battlegrounds too. Marksman definitely has not been the top since Legion. No, I'm telling you, BM has definitely spent some time as the main spec hunters play. For sure. Let's imagine that WoW suddenly disappeared tomorrow. What game would you replace it with in my streams? I don't know, my favorite game besides WoW right now to play is Path of Exile. We would definitely have to work on rebuilding some viewership in other games, but I don't know. I love Path of Exile, but I don't know if ARPGs are really like that interesting for people to watch. I might find some other PvP game, maybe like League of Legends or something. You sure? Yeah, I mean, I've played a lot of Arena during that time, so. And BM Hunters were definitely like a thing. But if it's not right now, fair enough. PoE look interesting? It is. What's up?
My dad.
Oh.
So he's fine.
Okay. Oh, you're putting a whisker. Okay, I was like, what's up? Yeah, PoE is fantastic. People usually put ARPGs on to listen to and ask questions. Yeah, it's all good. BM was bad in Dragonflight, so not sure then. I think BM was definitely good in Dragonflight, depending on like what patch you played. But fair enough. You play more BM than I do, but I play a lot of Arena, and I definitely saw a lot of BM Hunters. MM was good near the end of it, though. It was. So there's that. I'll take your word for it, dude. I think this is fine. Wake of Ashes deals significantly reduced damage to secondary targets. I don't know what else I would put if we wanted to take out both of those. I mean, BM is just, yeah, it's pretty like straightforward, that's for sure. All right. Probably good pressure, but the damage overall is pretty low compared to Bark. I mean, are you looking at details? Because sometimes details doesn't show pet damage. Anyway, you're the BM hunter. You play what you want, but I will tell you for sure that the meta high rated spec for a lot of Dragonflight was BM. So, all good, all good. I guess that maybe that's one thing to tell you is like, hey, you know, there's always room to improve, right? Don't sort of sell yourself short by saying, oh, my spec isn't good, I can't succeed. You know? And try your Ret talent setup? Sure. You can just drop the import link. Sure. Plop it in there, I'll take a look at it. What about this one do you like? What stands out to you about it? So you don't have the hammer execute, and you are playing Divine Hammer or Divine Storm buff. What do you like about this one? But DPS wise, it's worst out of the three. Okay, like I said, I think you know. It's just kind of weird. You're like, I'm the BM hunter. Like, I know I want to give you credit for being the BM hunter main, but yeah, all good, dude. All good. Maybe right now, if BM hunter's not where you want it to be, fair enough, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. But saying that it wasn't good for arena, or like it wasn't like a good spec for PvP or whatever, just not the case. But that's okay, whatever. Amazing for group fights. Yeah, it looks like you're doing some AoE here. All good, brother, man. All good. All good. Maybe BM hunter's not very good right now. I definitely see a lot of survival hunters in like PvP at the moment. And I think MM hunters were a thing back in the end of Dragonflight. Yeah. Things do kind of change over time, though. Yeah, what that wildfire bomb for survival is like hitting really freaking hard, right? Chonking fools. Chonking them. One of the things you can do just for fun is like you can take a look at like, you know, arena streams during the season, and you can get a look for what people tend to be playing. And if, like, maybe you need to, like, adjust your build or something like that, right? If something ain't working. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know if I like the Templar strikes as well. That's cool. Cool build. I'm gonna rock this one. I'm feeling crazy. I'm feeling crazy. Might not do as much AoE, though, huh? Yeah, Wildfire pops. From what I've seen, man. Stings. Yeah, I mean, like, under 10-minute queues is not bad. Not bad at all. We might play some PoE in between queues at some point, but yeah. Thankfully, WoW's probably going to be around for quite some time. Wildfire plus exploding shot is crazy. Do both of those do AoE damage too? I mean, who knows, bro? Who knows? We're not playing SOD right now, so... I think, is SOD still like the current hotness? People love that classic WoW stuff, bro. They love it. I guess I'm just kind of doing my thing, bro. Just kind of doing my thing. Pumping his all kind of different classes right now. Having a good old time. See this queue goes through. We could queue up some shuffles. I kind of want to get full conquest maybe before I do that though. I feel like I'll be trolling a little bit if I don't. Know what I mean? All right, there we go. Yeah, I think that exploding shot was the kind of thing that people would try to make sure and dispel, huh? Oh, we're looking on points right now. I think we just spent some. Decent honor points. I don't think that there's anything that oh, wait, I need to replace my helmet. Okay. Yeah, so we could do that. We'll replace the helmet. And then legs, too. And then I think I'm just going to save up Conquest for that weapon. Get the Conquest weapon and just start dunking on fools. I mean, like, we're not even enchanted or anything, man. Like, we have a lot of room to make gains. I don't think it'll be kind of fun to gear a character. It won't take too long. All we're doing is just playing the game. Because next time we level at all, it's gonna be a second before we get them geared up. It's gonna be a sec. They're gonna be starting completely fresh. No Conquest gear. Like, no free Conquest boxes. You know? Gonna be having a PvP in regular BGs in that 480 gear from the Radiant Echoes. Be funny. But we'll be alright. How do I have Inquisitor's Ire? Do I have a choice? Oh, okay. They really are trying to stack up Divine Storm damage for some reason, huh? Do I have to play this talent? I don't. Sweet. I don't. Want to play anything else in particular? Could do the haste. I'll just do that. Some more AoE. That's interesting. I'm kind of slowly messing with my talent. Yeah, I'm taking out the Divine Storm stuff. I don't need that. Wait, there's plenty of ways to do damage. Let's see. Which one of y'all's a healer? Come here, I'm coming to get you. Blind all these fools. Just tank up. Anybody can heal me? Nope, they're not. No, they are not. Okay, cool. Good to know. Getting healed now, though. A little bit. Getting Fury Warrior down, too, though. They're healing me, though. I'm keeping them out of the car, boys. Oh, ham. Kind of want to hodge and dunk on this warrior, but I'm about to die. I'm gonna go. What's this guy doing back here? Cat dork. I'm popping off. This guy's harassing my healers. I'm gonna come harass him. Get out of here. He's scooting, but I can kill him probably. How far can I hit? Get him. Let's see, what's going on in the rest of the BG? We're doing good. Yay! Just sanding it down the line on him, boys. What's going on over here? Whoa! Devildot are pumping us up, man. Thanks for the 5 ski. Over here in the USD. Thank you, brother man. YouTube is carrying the squad today, pumping us up, dudes. Let's go. Twitch, you got some work to do, guys, over there. Keep Bajuthor rolling. We will, dude. We will. Thank you, man. Pumping us up. He's got a lot of gains to make, so we could definitely be putting some time into the Ret Paladin a little bit, just for fun. Let me hit this guy a little bit, too. I do need to work on spreading my judgments around, don't I? Coming to get you, little rascal. This guy's got a lot of HP. Chances are he ain't dying anytime soon, but we'll hit him. We'll tap him. We'll see what he's got. Again, I want to spread my judgments around so I can get all that that HP rot on everybody. No freed ski, no nothing. All right, whatever. Just keep chucking it, man. Just doing 2% of their HP every time I judge, right? That's good. Uh oh, the mage has got his eyes on me now. He's got me in his sights. Let's get this guy going here. Cat dork. Boom, big red pump, baby. I mean, I kind of am contributing to the damage meters a little bit, right? Just gotta make sure I spread out my my judges every now and then on everybody who's kind of looking lowish. Like, Ret Paladin doesn't have like a lot of dots to manage, like a DK or something like that. What's going on here, man? Another one for Bajuthor. Let's go, man. Pumping us up, bringing the heat for the little fella, the little big fella, the Lionheart. Bajuthor! He's hanging in there right now. We are Alliance, though, so we are not currently in control of this cart. If we can bring somebody down, we could, though. Oh, blind him. They're still in the cart, but I can maybe, like, hodge this guy out of the cart, and we can get this thing. I need to stay in the cart myself, though. Bajuthor securing the cart for the Alliance. Way to work. And thank you, bro, once again for pumping us up over there on the YouTube side of things, man. I tell you, man, YouTube's like carrying the squad today. YouTube stream's been doing pretty alright. It's been doing pretty good with the pre-patch content. I'm glad to see that. Just me and this lock back here. It's my time to shine. Procking some wings on this man. Ooh! The double. I'm waiting on it. Just a little baby fear here. A little baby fear. And Miro, thank you so much, man. Uh-oh. He's got his eye. He's got his sights on me now. I can do this, though. Hit him with the dunk. Hit him with the dunk. Dunk this punk. Don't do it. Don't do it. Blammo! Alright. Took him out. There can only be one Krill. Again, all the YouTubers, man. Pumping us up once again, guys. Thank you, Miro, for the Prime Big Flicks for you. Pumping us over there on YouTube as well. Let me get some hearts in the chat for you guys, man. Holy crap. Thank you, guys. Carrying the squad. Bringing the heat. YouTube showing that they love some Bajuthor. That's good, guys. That's what we need. Need that big loving for the little fella. Oh, here they come. Give him a little piece of it. Bang, bang, bang. Don't die, little Bajuthor. Live. Kick this stuff for the homies. Oh, big hammers to the dome. Can you imagine how nuts Ret's gonna feel like when we actually have some gear? Like, what the heck? What the heck? Like, we're actually potato mode right now, too. That's the crazy part. We are a literal potato. I have to just bop myself out of this and break it with Blade Storm. Hit him with the hooch! Cause slice him down. Yeah. Oh my goodness. And Bajuthor, another one, man. Thank you, bro. Keeping it rolling for the Alliance and for Bajuthor. Let's go, man. Oof. Kind of popping off as the Bajuthor right now, man. But he is kind of my current project. Is get Bajuthor up to speed. We're gonna get this guy. I have like the Giga Juice in 1 second. I want to Hodge these guys. Oh, yeah, they're just dead. Never mind. They don't even need my damage. I'll just sit this. I do miss Zerka Rage though, don't I? There we go. The Alliance is kind of cooking right now, man. Bring back Bajuthor leveling BGs and voice. Well, he's already max level. And we made a video of Bajuthor for Wrath of Lich King. And I don't think YouTube showed it to anybody or something. It was so weird. Just never really got going. But it's up there if you guys are interested. If you guys want to show Bajuthor some love, that'd be sweet. If you guys are Bajuthor enjoyers. This guy is toast. He's cleaning up. Doing it. What's up, Banwell? But yeah, YouTube's just weird, man. You never know. Never know. It's a pretty good video, though, in my opinion. That's pretty good. But, yeah. That YouTube algo is weird stuff. Will I always stick to Gnome Warrior from now on? I mean, for the conceivable future, I mean, we'll probably play, like, Gnome, right? Just because, like, that's just, you know, what you kind of got to do as a warrior right now. You don't have to play Gnome, but, I mean, I think it's pretty worth being able to get out of roots and stuff, right? What you doing here, Mr. Organs? So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I can break the Gnome curse. But until then, might as well just have to do it. Just be a gnome. Sliced. Just is what it is. Just got gnomed, bro. Just got gnomed. He would smash and solo shuffle in your current gear too, just crazy. Well, we'll get even better geared and then really smash. How about that? I think the BGs are a great, like, a great little goofy bracket to just mess around on ults and say, what are you doing, Baba? I think this is going to be a fantastic addition to the game. I think it already is, but just having a type of content you can do on like a fresh, dinky alt just for fun is awesome. Makes it really fun. I want to keep blasting this guy, man. This guy is a fun target. I don't think he has any Resil or anything. No, the BG's going to end before I can kill him. I'm bubbling. I got time for this. Kill him before the BG hits. Oh, at the buzzer, baby. At the buzzer. Nice. Those guys kind of got smacked up, but we were going in as Bajuthor. There we go. There you go, little fella. Way to work. What's up, Lance? Nice to see the progress of the baby ult. Yeah, it's cool. And Delves will make gearing ults much easier for VP. Yeah, I mean, it'll at least get him started. You're still going to need to do BGs and stuff, right? Bajuthor pumping, though. It's good. Doing it. The seasonal mechanic is literally Survivor style. Explain that. Survivor style? Oh, like Vampire Survivor? Oh, cool. Yeah, I had fun playing that yesterday. Yeah. Like fresh alts, yeah, just get them something on their character, yeah. Just get them gear that's like from this expansion. And Delves, yeah. Yeah, I feel you about that one. No, you won't. Well, in a party, yeah, not solo shuffle. Gotcha, okay. I can't guarantee any arena in a party going on with Bajuthor. But I can get some more of that gear. I think we are going to save up for a weapon, so let's just grab the normal helmet here. And then normal legs as well. Yeah, do Ret Paladins like haste? Isn't it just mastery? Just a ton of mastery for Ret? I mean, I'm sure haste feels good, but... Ooh, we have no haste now, though. I don't know about that. It's probably fine. What is dunk and chunk, man? It's fine. It's fine. And Krill Cutter becoming a member over there, becoming a Saiyan over there on YouTube. Thank you very much, man. Big flicks for you, pumping us up. Thank you once again to the YouTube crowd for carrying the squad today, man. Showing up and showing out, dude. Looks good, guys. Thank you. Pumping us up. It's cool because Twitch has a promotion right now where if you subscribe with like a new or a gifted sub, you do get a 3-month sub to Apple TV included with the sub. That's pretty cool. So if you guys want to get Apple TV, which I recommend you do, it has some really insane shows on there. Some of my favorite ones that I've seen recently on Apple TV, so it's cool that they're doing a promotion right now. But you guys can hook that up too, if you're feeling like it. I know Radiant Glory is kind of troll, but I do kind of like it. I think it's fun. This thing always procs Radiant Glory, and then you just kind of... You're like guaranteed to pop off with Wake, right? And that's cool. I like that. Guaranteed to pump. You get some haste cooking with Crusade. It's fine. It's fine. Kelpino, thank you so much, man, for the 14 months, dude. Big flex for you, pumping us up. Can't you give him a transmog? I mean, you guys, you think he needs a transmog? Jeez. Do you think he deserves a transmog yet? I mean, if you're subbing for the Bajuthor mog, I think I can acquiesce. Yeah, this is his mog right here. Wait, this costs 0? Is it like is it trial of style right now? Is that what it is? Is it trial of style right now? Oh yeah, we should definitely transmog him then. It doesn't require any money to mog? Yeah. We could definitely bust out a mog for him. When's the last time I played Bajuthor? I guess it wasn't the last 5 years, because I have my transmog that I've selected for him is called Pumpkins, which is something that's a reference to Archer for sure. So should we do the I don't know, bro. I feel like some kind of Ashbringer mog would look pretty cool. The fiery Ashbringer is pretty cool too. We can try it out for free, though, can't we? That looks kind of good. I think Ashbringer's pretty cool. Polsky, thanks for the Prime, man. Big flex to the 87 months. There's some big old resubs coming in. Thank you, guys. I like the sword there, but I don't know. We could do a couple different fire mogs. Is it turkey time? Nice. The fiery Ashburger. I don't know if that actually contributes positively to the mog, though. It's alright. What's up, dude? Oh, Samson is in his baby bed. You want to try to give him some turkey? Hey, Sam. I'm gonna bring down the desk a little bit. Hey, Sammy. Have some of your turkey. Archer brought you turkey. Eat that. Here you go, see. Have this turkey. Not hungry right now? He's gonna eat it. This? Yep. He did. That's so nice. Turkey time. How'd I come up with the name Bajheera? You can actually type ! name. Looks just like me. That's my boy. That's my dude. That's my guy. I might like the Glorious Tyranny on it better. I don't know if Bajuthor's really like a bloody weapon kind of guy, but maybe. He's got to do what he's got to do. That's for sure. These are some cool mogs. Cosmic Flow is kind of cool. Eternal Flux. Cosmic Flow looks kind of cool. Like a light infused weapon. That could work. That could definitely work. Looking good, Bajuthor. Looking good, man. What do you guys think of this Mog? It incorporates some things from other Mogs, but it's not all one thing, you know? You guys like that one? Pretty solid. Pretty solid. No helmet, but that's okay. 8 out of 10? Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take an 8 out of 10. I can work with that. Thank you again, Calfino and Polsky Pete. Welcome back, guys. I can work with the 8 out of 10. Okay, look at us go. 522 PvP eye level. I could probably enchant some of his gear that's gonna stick around, right? May as well. We'll get like sustained strength for him. We'll get plains runner. That's a. I'm gonna buy the cheap one for Bajuthor. He ain't got that much gold, man. He can't be going all crazy with the insane enchants. I mean, come on now. Come on now. Those are expensive. Bajuthor, he ain't got it like that, bro. He ain't got it like that. We'll buy him a couple of enchants, but we can't be going that crazy. The sustained strength like 1,000. Wasn't it? Oh, I already bought him 2 devotion enchants. Oh, okay. I wasn't feeling all that cheap, I guess, that first day. We got to get him socking it up in his necklace too. What the heck? What the heck? All right. All right. What class are you leveling first in the expansion? Warrior, 100%. 100%. Cosmic Flow must have been from Shadowlands, right? The Cosmic season. Yeah, must have been. Absolutely leveling Warrior first. I'm probably leveling Slayer Fury first, which I was gonna do anyway, but it sounds like from the beta that Slayer Fury is looking pretty good apparently, so I must just be a genius. Should I buy a normal to get out of CC trinket? I think I should. This does give me more strength though. I don't know if the strength loss is probably worth getting rid of these cruddy thingies. Oh my gosh, I don't even think I think I had this on use trinket and I was never using it like even one time. That's not ideal. That's is my hold on. Oh, this is at player Final Reckoning. Oh, okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay, that'll do, I guess. All right. Back in the mix, boys. They got 3 hunters. Watch out now. Hold on. I haven't paid attention to the War Within. Are they improving PvP? Yeah, so this mode is probably one of the biggest things for PvP. This is a ranked solo queue rated battleground, which basically is like just a BG that you can do, solo queue, that has like MMR associated with it. So it's like, you know, matchmaking, and ideally will put you against people who are like geared and skilled at a particular or at an appropriate place for you. So that's awesome. So if you're playing like a dirt geared alt and you're bad at, you should, you know, be able to be placed in a RBG bracket where people are dirt geared and bad, just like you know, like. So you have like a nice place to learn, and as your skills improve and your gear improves, you'll probably end up being a little bit higher rated, which is cool. That's good. So that's like one of the biggest things. So you add that to what you already have with solo queue arenas, and then you just have the ability to log in to a character and just play, just queue up, you know. And if you have your buddies online, then you can, you know, hit them up for you know, organized arenas or organized RBGs if you like that too. But you always have something to do, which is great, right? It's very cool. Yeah. Solo queue arenas are cool. The queues are kind of long, and arena is still kind of like a scary thing for some people, but I think BGs are going to be a very approachable bracket. So I think it'll be very good for the PvP scene overall. Very excited that that's in the game. Again, it makes it really easy for you just to like what I'm doing right now, just make a character and just hop in, and it's not really that big of a deal. Because the solo RBGs are a rated bracket, but I mean, it's still kind of, it's still a BG, right? It's still kind of just running around having fun being goofy, right? This Mog does look good. I claimed the Zerker buff, so does that mean I have to cap the base? Yeah, I'm not capping that, bro. I'm out of here. Looks like I'm going mid. Yeah, I don't think I'm going up top if there's no healers going, bro. I'm gonna go do something else. I'll fight right here. I'm gonna go dunk on this Warlock. How dare you? I don't even really think I care about this thing. I think I can hit him from here, right? I'm a Ret Paladin. You're still dead, bro. You're still dead. Bang, 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 bang. Bro, did this Mog make me do more damage or what? I probably should have blinded him on his port. Can I just... You can still do that, right? I think, yeah, I think this Mog made me do more damage. What the heck, man? What the heck? I guess that and replacing two pieces. This thing is about to become open for cap, so I'm gonna do that. Plus, the RBGs work a little differently, too. So, like, the rule sets and, like, how you cap base is a little bit different in this one. I'm pumping, dudes. This guy's just CCing me, huh? I don't really think it's a bad idea, but... This guy not get hit by my thing? Oh, he's gonna get sliced. This guy a Night Elf? You know what? And for some weird reason, I didn't even know that Night Elves could beat Locks. It's weird. We capped it? Oh, nice. Oh, we put the hurt on this base. What the heck? What the heck? We're rolling out. Uh-oh. Are they gonna get this? Dang it. We could probably still take it from him if anybody else is coming with me. Is this a cooldown reduction buff or is it a stealthy buff? Get in there! Come on! This guy's gonna probably try to trap me. I cap the base now. Woo! Isn't that crazy? Like, if you have, like, just 2 CCs, you can cap the base. It's a 4-second long cap timer. So, it's just like, Paladin has blind, and the Hodge is long enough cooldown, you just snipe the base. Isn't that crazy? Just yoink my base. You gotta keep control of the nodes until it, like, locks in for a little while. And you get all the points from it and chill. This guy's peacing out. What if I peace out, too? Maybe I won't. Oh, see it capped? So now it's like uncappable for a little while. Alright, I don't have the same CC combo as before, but maybe I could just Hodge him if he doesn't have a trinket. Oh, his pet's here though. Never mind. I'll just use my bubble to fight him then. I think he gets the base though. I don't really care about roots, do I? If I had blind, I could maybe blind him in the pet, but yeah, he gets the base. But I get the Zerker buff, that's the real prize. Yoink. Come here, you. Skapow! Skapow! Chucking hammers, baby. The Paladin way. I think he healed a lot. Oh, the Druid's there. I was like, what the heck? What the heck? Yeah, ain't nothing dying through a resto Druid heals. Not for a while, at least. Think I can just sit here and spam cast heals? Probably not. Word of glory! Rip. Rip. This is your favorite BG. Good old AB. It's a good one. With the same energy with Draenei, Lightforged counter, being able to become a lock. Hey, yeah, Draenei can be locks too? Or Lightforged Draenei can be warlocks? Yeah, that is weird. Yeah, we're kind of getting dunked on as a team here, but that's alright. We hit him with a nice cap there. What exactly is happening? Like, what? Our team is just kind of struggling right now. Man, you can do a lot of stuff while disarmed as a Ret Paladin. Yeah, I guess if Bajuthor is like our best and only hope for it as a team, that's not really that good of a situation. This guy's just straight up AFK, just winning the game. What the heck? What the heck? Whatever. Whatever. Everything can be a warlock now, yeah? Can everything be a warrior too? That's what we really need. Yeah, they locked this base in again, rip. I don't think we're gonna kill the druid. I don't think so. I think we just need to escape. We just need to flee. It's kind of neat how the base capping situation works out, doesn't it? Wait, okay, we can kill the hunter now. Okay, he got out of the CC. We're dead. Gotta go. We gotta go. Yeah, it sounds like one of our players just isn't playing. Like our Residuary is just not playing the game. Whatever, happens. We're like legit 1400 MMR, so who cares? Just pop these two guys, just give them the business. Heal myself a little bit. Missed this trap, sick. Heal myself again. Use all my holy power to heal. Just tank. This definitely doesn't really feel productive. I'm trying to fight these two guys. I think this doesn't do anything. Gotta go. Scooting. At the bell. GG. GG. Slayer Fury will be insane, yeah. I mean, that's what I wanted to play anyway. It's again, it sounds like it's pretty good on the beta right now. Hopefully it just doesn't get nerfed. If you're really strong in beta, you know, you run the risk of getting the nerf bat. We'll see. Gotta save up some conquest for the Wepski. I think a weapon is a good investment. You know, maybe I should actually try to put something on my weapon. Like a little dinky enchant. Why do you think Blizz won't let 2 DPS queue for BGs? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Is Warrior super bad in pre-patch? No, I just want to play other characters. I mean, we already put like a whole week into playing Warrior in pre-patch, so... I feel like I tested out some builds and I got a feel for Fury and Arms. I'm like, cool. Sounds good. From a content creation standpoint, it's kind of fun to play other stuff, you know? I don't know if that's actually even a... Just type the Sophic Devotion thing in there, should be good. Get a little dinky enchant. I wasn't... Oh, sorry. Okay, so I just assumed you were saying, why have you quit Warrior forever? My bad. So yeah, in pre-patch, I think armor is just scaled weird. In beta, Fury is ripping things up. So, again, I've said it before. I think the reason why is because we're being scaled like we're low-level characters. Because like max level, now that we're in pre-patch, is 80, right? And so we're basically low-level characters, and I think there's just something weird going on with the scaling of how much damage % reduction you get based on the amount of armor you have, right? Because usually a level 70 character is going to be like a potato. They're going to be in like greens from last expansion or something, right? But we're not. We are in like purples, like we're jacked. So I think it just has to do with scaling. So Warrior is going to be pretty good. At least it looks like it. It looks like it's going to be pretty good. Next expansion, it is currently good in beta, so it's just a matter of the actual value of the % scaling of armor, basically, right? Mm-hmm. Exactly, Mad Jackal. Yeah, we're like juiced low-level characters. So yeah, I think that's all there really is to it. And Warrior and Windwalker are like the only classes that actually like deal physical damage, right? So our damage doesn't look that great. Am I gonna gear up DK next match? Maybe. What's up, dude? I don't know if I can really talk quieter. I have to bring the energy, buddy. You guys want to go watch TV upstairs so Daddy's yammering doesn't bother you? Try to watch some cartoons, Dad. Quit yammering so loud. Try to bring the heat. I hope it stays that way. We'll see. We'll see. Daddy, can you quiet down over there? Trying to watch some cartoon skis.
Alright, look, here.
Alright, I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Alright.
2-star chance. Yeah, thankfully they're pretty cheap. Probably didn't incentivize people to play heroes to short the queues. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why they won't let you do a queue DPS. I don't know. I think it's okay. I mean, it's just as well. I think it's trying to help the queues, right? Probably so. But, I don't know. Healer's gonna get fast queues anyway. When you think of where you think Bajheera, period, that's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Thanks, man. That's good stuff. But we're still playing a little bit other classes. Ret feels like smooth. Just feels like, I don't know. I'm not playing it very well, but it feels like you can just kind of press whatever. You know, like just press whatever. And K-Bay, thank you so much for the prime. Big flex for you, pumping us up. Yeah, that's, I don't know, just press whatever. You'll probably be all right. Obviously, pressing things in the right rotation will be better, but still. You kind of just send it, you know? As long as you're pressing, you know, Templar's Verdict, and then whatever builds Holy Power, I think you're probably going to be okay, huh? At least that's how I'm playing it right now. That being said, my build is kind of newbie, I think. But I'm also okay with that. Playing a newbie build. Because I am a newbie. Just want to get in there and just pump. And having a big, long cooldown on wings doesn't really feel as good as like a short cooldown wings that you just get to... You know, every 30 seconds you pop wings with your Wake of Ashes, and then you just get to go ham. Hammer on people. We're going to play a ranged class? I mean, does Unholy DK count as a ranged class? Because I play that. Does that count? Because that's about as range as it gets most of the time. Unholy DK is pretty fun though. We've been having a good time with that on pre-patch. There we go. Pad that conquest a little bit. Oh, Ret is, yeah, actually Ret is ranged. Actually, Ret is legit ranged. This is true. Yeah, I mean, like, Judgment's ranged, Hammer of Wrath is ranged, Blade of Justice is ranged, Final Verdict is ranged. I mean, you pretty much have range in everything, truly. So maybe. But it's nice because we're swinging a hammer around. Does Ret feel as good as DK? I think Ret is probably even easier to play than DK. They both feel powerful, though. DK has a little bit more going on with, like, managing your dots, your pets, your 3 different resources being like runic power, runes, and then wounds, right? So DK's got a little bit more going on, but I don't. You could probably play Ret like fairly face roll, but you could play Ret like better too, and it would probably be way better. But you can face roll a bit. Yeah, Mage need one of them smarty thinking degrees. You know, I think mages want you to think that their class is like super hard to figure out. You need a degree for it. I don't know if that's really the case, but it's just not my aesthetic, not my vibe. Little caster throwing ice bolts at people, but you know, it'd probably be fun to play too if you wanted to. But I think I'd probably go through all the melee before I play range stuff. Before I played casters. Yeah, I don't think mages are actually that complicated. Depending on what you play. Again, everything can be played at a higher skill cap and be way better. But I think WoW is kind of designed to be approachable, and that's good. That's good. I want to avoid CCs constantly, don't play range. I mean, you say that, but have you ever played a warrior into a mage? Like, I'm pretty sure like everything is probably gonna get CC'd to some extent, right? It's just part of the game. But yeah, I mean, you definitely get CC'd as a melee. So, I don't know. Would I agree that The Notebook is the best movie ever made? I think it's a good movie from what I remember. I don't know about the best movie ever made, though. But it depends on what you're ranking movies on. The best ever, though? I don't know. But I know that you're a big fan of The Notebook. I think that's, like, your go-to, right? I think my opinion has probably remained consistent over the years. You've been asking me this question for how many years now? 7 years? But I don't know. I think it is your favorite movie though. I think it is. I'm more of a Brokeback kind of guy. Just dudes loving dudes, just doing man stuff together. I've actually never seen that movie. But I do like the two lead actors in it, so maybe it'd be all right to watch. Probably be maybe, you know, it is kind of one of those culturally significant movies, and I haven't watched it yet, so maybe someday I will. Princess Bride. I think I've probably watched that, or at least parts of that here and there. It's another one that people really talk about. I don't know. Haven't watched too much. Brokeback Mountain is top 2. You love those love stories, Murphy. That's good, man. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Do you also ask everybody, like, is that like your go-to thing to do in every chat, or is that just here? I wonder. And Blaster, good to see you, man. Big flex of the prime. Welcome back, man. How's it hanging, dude? What you gaming on these days? Want to see some DK Rampage? We'll probably play some more DK during the pre-patch. We need to get some more. Maybe we'll post some Death Knight PvP for you today on YouTube. I'm not sure what we got. What we got on the menu for today's YouTube video. We got a couple though. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Let's roll, boys. Just because I'm special? Oh, well, thanks, man. Have something before I thought I'd ask. Yeah, I haven't really studied the notebook in detail since your last visit, but all good. Hey, man, if tuning into my stream just makes you feel like, you know, got some powerful emotions, lots of love surging through the channel, that's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad. And anytime you need a home for your Prime sub or a normal sub, which does get you 3 months of Apple TV, by the way. I bet you could find a lot of good love stories on Apple TV. I bet you could. You'd be loving on me and getting more content for yourself to enjoy. I will tell you, I don't know if The Notebook is the best movie ever made, but it's a good one. And I also don't know if Severance is the best show ever made, but it's a really good one. It's a really good one. If you guys haven't seen Severance yet, that is on Apple TV, and it is absolutely worth the $6. I'll tell you that much. Oh my gosh, the Prime. Thank you, Murphy. Big flex for you. Pumping us up, man. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate the pumps. Yeah, $6 is like turbo worth it for even just watching season 1 of Severance. Let alone Silo, Invasion, and Foundation. Those are like some of the big ones that I've seen and loved. Apple TV has been making really good shows, so it's interesting that they're working with Twitch, especially because like Amazon has its own video thing. Has Amazon Prime Video, right? I knew there wasn't a Zerka buff. Didn't even want to bother. Game of Thrones is the best show ever made. I enjoyed that one. I think Game of Thrones, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's my all-time favorite, but I certainly enjoyed it. We're going in! Big blind! Big dunks! Bang, 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 bang. Let's go, baby. Let's go! Get this on everybody and their mama. I want to get my my judgment percent health dunking on everybody too. Got my face. Ret Paladin can get feared. That is kind of one rough thing. You're trying to MC? Are you out of your mind? That you want to be in my mind? I don't think so, bro. You couldn't handle the mind of Bajuthor, bro. I'll have to go dunk on some fools, though. I don't have a Hooge for a little while, but we can do some of this. They can kick him and just blast him. Take him out, bro! I'm with you, Demon Hunter. You have a Mortal Strike and I don't, so, you know, it's all you now. Oh my. There's some damage happening. It's not really me, but... I think this BG mode is all about ninjaing, by the way. So the fact that we have not won this base and we just got ninja'd, I think we're kind of toast. Just kind of hitting whatever. We'll see how it all pans out. We'll go for it. Did the druid already vacate the premises? I think they did. Which means maybe we can kill some stuff. Oh my gosh, he didn't die. This guy's gonna get dunkified though. He's got communion still. Oh my goodness. Alright. Let's just keep tabbing around, just keep judging fools. Yeah! Alright, that guy's toast. Let's get my dots on this guy too, or my my judgment health percent damage thingy. Oh lordy. Yeah, I really need to get a new trinket, bro. Oh, this is big. This is big. Bang, 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 bang. Boom, boom, boom. Take him out. All right, so we have a grand total of 0 bases currently. That's not optimal. Perhaps we can rectify that situation with a little rotation after we kill all these guys. Ret Paladin pumps. This does remind me of playing Bajuthor back in the day. Look at that team fight damage, man. Big pump. We're doing it. Is the morning show on Apple TV? I don't know what that is. Not sure. Breaking Bad is the best. That's another absolutely legendary show. Absolutely. I really liked Severance, though. Severance is like... Severance and then Andor, I think, are like some of my absolute favorites that I've seen recently. It's a really good... Well, who is just killing everybody at this base? Who is the nuisance stopping us from getting our base back here? It's a combo deal, huh? Alright, you trap that guy. I'll handle this. CC him! Stun him! Just... This guy's just going in and just going ham. Alright, alright. This warrior's like, nah, I'm just gonna fight him. I understand. I need this, though. Oh! That was awkward. I should have bubbled and then taken the leaf. I didn't know if he would pursue me, but I guess I should have figured. Hey, we got Lighthouse back. It was worth it. The rogue chasing me down gave it the base. I think we might be doomed already, though. We'll see. Alice in Borderlands, I have not. Any advice for me in terms of what I can do to minimize the setbacks? Like I work out for a solid 2-3 months, diet, and then working as a doc in hospital gets me, and I end up stopping for a month or two. Everything is wasted. Well, I mean, you still get credit for what you've done, but I mean, yeah, stop stopping, I guess, would be the main thing, right? You gotta give you gotta set it as a priority. And as a doctor, I'm sure you know how important taking care of your health is. But I also can understand that like long hours and stuff make it hard to kind of keep that going on the regular, right? I can definitely see that. But yeah, I mean, just gotta make it a priority, dude. What is going on here? Do we need to 3-cap in order to win the game? This seems to be mostly under control. People are spawning here. Are you guys gonna stay? Looks like the druid might stay. Okay, let's go help out then. Let's roll. But yeah, I mean, if you can still get to the gym like 2 or 3 times a week, that still makes a big difference. And where are you going, partner? I think he's trying to get to that base. He is. Rogue Inc. Dang, we lost it already? Holy moly. I'm yeeting hammers, boys. I'm yeeting them. Oh, he's full health. I like this. Alright. Yeah, I think this one's kind of done, but that's alright. We will battle it out, but, yeah, unfortunate. Unfortunate. For the Alliance. I think I could bop myself out of this on some bubs. Let's bubble out. Do I try to make a great escape, or do we just try to fight it out? Get off of me, you. I'm scooting. I'm scooting. Does he moonfire me? Oh, this isn't even a leaf. I mean, I thought it was a leaf. Well, he did chase me. I guess I never should have doubted that he would, huh? That's funny. I never should have doubted that he would chase me the whole way down. We're probably down 2 people. You think so? Ruby, thanks for the Prime Man. Big flex for you. What's that face about? Is that the face that you're making at our Alliance team right now? There was never any doubt that he'd chase me down. I don't know if I had a lot of tools to survive. Maybe I could have, like, kited. Well, did I have this yet? Definitely maybe could have kited and tried to heal with, like, Holy Power with Word of Glory. Turn that thing around once I got some coolies. Alright, well, we'll go with this base for a little bit. See what we can do. Or we could just go fight at this base with this one guy. Oh no, we got unfinished business with this dude. We gotta go kill this guy before the BG ends. Oh, we got unfinished business with you, bucko. Yeah, cast that clone in caster form. Do it. Unfinished business, boys. He's got the boys though. He's got the goons showing up. Think we can still kill him? Let's find out. He's playing Convoke? This guy's crazy. Yeah, he does have. He's got the priesty here. Hoojin' him, boys. Take him out. Slice him up. Ooh, got him at the buzzer. Vengeance. Vengeance. Still a warrior? Oh, of course. Yeah, I'm just playing alts. It's pre-patch, bro. It's pre-patch. Just go play some different characters, goof around, make some alts. Solo BG blast people, you know? Why not, man? You're doing chest today. There's some random favorite chest lifts. I mean, I'm not very like creative with my chest training. It's like flat bench, incline bench, cable fly is usually pretty good. Good start. What do you like to do? Thank you once again, there, Rivio, man. Big flex for you. Welcome back. Pumping us up. Pumping us up. Add-ons list? Exclamation mark add-ons. Good to go. You been playing alts? Yeah, it's fun, man. What's up, Thick? How'd the season turn out for you, man? I didn't keep up with it, but the rank 1 Shuffle Fury thing looked pretty interesting because there were so few spots and the rating was so high. Yeah. If you're bored with your training, then I think you just need to work harder. Challenge yourself, progress, make it matter, you know? Hard to get bored when it's challenging. As long as it's not too challenging. Some people can get bored because they're not able to reach or be able to rise to the occasion. How did you do class color in your character HP? I think this is an add-on called like Easy Frames or something like that. Yeah, Easy Frames. I didn't say I don't train hard enough. You said you're bored. What do you think boredom comes from? What are you bored of? Are you progressing? Are you working hard? I mean, if you're bored, that's one of the things that you can be bored from is not having what you're doing challenge you. You've been the same lift for 6 years. Are you progressing at those lifts? Why not use flasks and BGs? I think it's rated BG, so you can't, so. Got knocked down to Fury last 30 minutes, that's okay. Mystery as well? Yeah, whatever. It's just a title. You were pumping all season, doesn't matter. I mean, how many rank 1 spots were there? You've seen amazing progress, just bored. Alright, we'll keep pumping then, man. Keep pumping. Have I seen his new video, Who Killed Masculinity in Video Games? I have not. I haven't watched that one yet. But I do imagine that would be relatively successful content, right? Because people are either like, yeah, or people are like, what the heck is he talking about? How cooked is this? But they'll watch either way, right? It's a strategy and it works. 70-ish spots, very difficult, yeah. Video's kind of nuts. Just the video title itself, yeah, it sounds pretty cooked. Because it's so true. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Maybe we'll give it a look. But I can tell you that the title alone already sounds mega cooked. How's family doing? Great. Archer's going to kindergarten tomorrow, which is wild. And maybe we'll check it out. But I have to prepare myself emotionally for that level of cookedness. We'll see. We'll see. Definitely half of its rage, yeah, at least. Whatever gets the views, it's one way to do it. It is definitely one way to do it. I can't see myself creating content that way. I don't know, just not my jam, I guess. And you don't have to be authentic. You don't have to be. I just prefer to be. I just don't really feel like doing stuff like that, just to do whatever it takes to get views. But, you know, it is a successful strategy, and a lot of people have made a lot of money doing it. So, fair enough. Fair enough. Right? But, you know, I just don't think that's what I want to do. So, Asmon is authentic. He isn't faking his views. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I think for me to criticize video games being like an assault on masculinity would be inauthentic. That it would be inauthentic for me. So, yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. I guess he and I have different perspectives, but you know what? He is absolutely killing it as a content creator. So, if that's what it all comes down to, he's killing it. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. You need to watch the video to understand it. I don't think I do, but I might anyway. I don't think I need to watch the video to understand the general sort of perspective that's going to be coming from that video. I don't think I need to. I think I get it already. However, maybe I'll watch it anyway, just for fun, just for some free react content, which may succeed. So, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we will. How long a video is it? Probably a long one, huh? We will see. We could even do that today. But no, unfortunately, I think I'm probably relatively aware of the general vibe that's going to come out of that video. And I don't think it's positive. But we'll see. We'll see. It will absolutely resonate with a lot of people. A lot of people will be like, yeah, bro, you're right on. True, you know? And that's how it goes. We'll see. We'll see. Gonna re-up your subs? Okay, sounds good to me, bro. Now we're doing a little bit of Bajuthor stuff, yep. A little bit. Not hinting at anything here, but just because you're probably the most of the rarest type of gamers, your opinion on the video would matter to a lot of people. Yes, we'll see. We'll see. Something we can do today. 40-minute video. We probably have to get to it because we're gonna be probably chatting about it for a while, huh? What show did I say was really good on Apple TV? Severance, I think, is #1, and then Foundation, and Silo, and then I think Invasion was good too. All those are really good. All those are great. Found yourself playing Pally? It's pretty fun. Pally is pretty smooth. I mean, we're just face rolling, but I think it has the potential to be successful, even just face rolling, right? Dang, they sent a lot of people mid, huh? Yeah, time to go ham, boys. Time to go ham. Slice through that thing. Yeah, so we didn't get the shield off. We got the wall, but... Yeah, Severance is like the big one, though. No death strikes for you, sucker. No, indeed. How's your health looking, buddy? You alright? You need some flash of lights? There you go. Get you a couple of those. For good measure. Dunkified. Yeah, the Foundation books are like legendary stuff. The TV show is that are those books too. So they're gonna try to bring the flag to the other base in preparation for that one capping. All right. Let's see what's up then. Let's see what's up. We're gonna go beat this guy up too. This paladin's got wings. Might have to watch out for that guy. Let's blind him first. Oh, it just broke inside. All right, whatever. Time to dunk. Good thing. It does nothing to me. I'm ranged. I'm a paladin. Whoa. Okay, that does something. They gave those guys a knock. Like a big knock. It's crazy. Wait, is he a healer or no? Actually can't tell. Am I just dead? Let's find out. Yeah, he does definitely seem to be a healer. Need to get to this guy before my shield explodes. Watching. This paladin just hits me for like 300k. Yep, he does. Yep, he does. We're going to die here, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. We are Alliance, and so we're currently cooking with 2 bases. This is good. This is good. Thank you so much, Kill H. Big flex for the Prime, man. Pumping us up, dude. Yeah, Foundation, the show is really good. Really good. Neuromancer. Oh my gosh. Hard to ditch your warrior? Oh, yeah, ain't nobody ditching warrior around here, that's for sure. Just, it's free patch, man. Playing alt. Have some fun. See what's going on with other classes. I mean, you don't really need, like, at least for me, like, I don't need to just play only Warrior for the entire month of pre-patch. We'll be playing plenty of Warrior when the game comes out for real, and until then, you can just goof around. See what other classes are up to. I didn't play, like, any alts during Dragonflight. What is this mode? It's a solo RBG. So you queue in with 8 people. These guys still have the flag at this base. They're just, like, waiting to, like, cap it or trolling their team. I'm not sure which one. Maybe a little bit of both. Maybe. But no, we'll definitely be playing Warrior, bro. What you guys doing up there? You got 11 stacks? I mean, surely, right? Surely, right? We'll just wall it up. I mean, surely this guy just gets one tap skied, right? Go take the flag back to our base. I should not have picked this up, though. I'm not a good candidate for this flag. It's not. That's not for me. You think what are quite weak on beta? Which one? Why do you have gear on every class? I don't. I don't. I was able to transfer conquest boxes to my DK, and then like half conquest boxes to my Pally, and then nobody else will have any gear. But this guy's, you know, he's got some honor gear, you know. But yeah, if I like leveled a rogue or something, yeah. Yeah. They're gonna be like completely on their own. Nobody else is getting any gear. And in one shot, thanks for the sub, man. Big flex for you, pumping us up, man. Yeah, I think the 500k crits had to do with the 11 flag stacks, though. Pumping, though. It's pumping. Yeah, we definitely don't have gear on everything. But Bajuthor, he's getting there. Don't let the Mog fool you, I guess, is part of it, right? Alright, so you guys think we should be watching this video? This is gonna be a troll video. I can already feel it. I'll be right back real quick, though. Alright. Okay. It's worth watching? Sure. I mean, we talked about it a little bit. We have a little bit of time to stream left today. We played a little bit of video games. We can give it a look. Let's see if I can find this thing. I think I saw this pop up, but I was like, nah, I'm not doing this right now. But sure, if you guys want to watch it, sure. Let's see. Okay, you said the video has
Who killed
3 million views. It almost has 1 million views, which is insane. But that's standard for Asmon, man. We'll see. We'll see. All right. We'll see. Oh, I'm all the way over here now. That's right. Of course. Of course. Of course. Okay. Sure, boys. Sure. Oh boy, here we go. Okay, so you guys wanted to watch this one. This is Asmon's video entitled "Who Killed Masculinity in Video Games?" Asmon Gold reacts. It looks like it was originally by a guy named Andy Pants Gaming. Who killed masculinity in video games? So, we watched Asmon make a video sort of like this about WoW, and it was really cooked, in my opinion. But a lot of people have opinions that differ from mine about this kind of stuff, and that's cool. But we'll take a look at it. My suspicion is this is going to be interesting in the fact that I will get a look at what some people think of is the definition of like masculinity, right? What masculinity means to people, right? Let me tab out of this so people don't think I'm just being rude. I think that's what it's going to be. It's going to be an interesting discussion and exploration of what masculinity is. And I think previously from the other video, what masculinity was to some people was just something what is badass, like what is like assertive and has a vibrato, right? Like what is like, you know, like big puff your chest out, cool tough guy stuff, right? That's like masculine. That's fine too. But I think that one of the things I didn't like so much is it gave things like compassion and like inclusiveness and like leadership not by force. Those things were viewed as not masculine, and I think they actually are. I think those are important things to being like a good leader, and being assertive is important, but not necessarily. You don't have to be. You can be assertive without being aggressive. Things like this, right? These are, I think, are some cool things that you can consider when discussing the topic of masculinity, and I feel like those are not going to be the things that we hear about here. But we will see. We will see. Very reductive perspective of masculinity. Yeah, right. Like what is badass and tough, right? That is a reductive perspective of masculinity. But things like masculinity have lots of different meanings to different people, and sometimes what we think of, right, what masculinity is or whatever is, it's cool to have that discussion because you get different perspectives, and some of those perspectives can be like, holy shit, we are doomed as society. But it's still sometimes good to at least be aware of what other people are thinking about, so when you're having discussions, you can sort of have a better shaped perspective of their viewpoint, so you can, you know, not understand what people are saying, even though sometimes understanding what people are saying and understanding their viewpoints is actually just kind of depressing and worrisome. Anyway, let's have a look. Let's have a look what Asmon thinks about who killed masculinity in video games.
masculinity in video games? I'll tell you who killed it.
Blizzard.
Blizzard.
Fuck you. Here we go.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Does
here we
anybody
go,
else
boys.
feel like masculinity
Here we
has
go.
slowly been drained from modern
Already.
video games?
Yeah,
I was
I do.
looking at
Let me
recent
move out of the
stat
way of this
photos
chat here.
of Ubisoft and Halo Infinite developers, and it's all starting to make sense.
Women,
It's a bunch
ew!
of fat white liberal women.
Ah!
And white liberal women have no interest in masculine, manly, male.
Okay, who the fuck is this guy making this video already? I'm already pissed. So my intention is not to amplify absolute complete dumbasses, okay? That is not my objective with watching videos like this. It is absolutely a risk, but I'm not trying to amplify the sort of the degenerate perspectives of absolute fucking idiots, okay? Asmon can laugh at this because he's got to do what he's got to do. I mean, what are you talking about, dude? So this is actually going to be one of those like cooked, vile videos, isn't it? Like 3 seconds into this video, I'm already sort of being inundated with just deep stupidity. And I understand that this content can succeed because it can be kind of a joke, but there are actually a lot of people who really think this way, which is just like evil. Anyway.
Characters. They wouldn't even know how to write one if they tried.
I will not embrace it at this point. I will understand that it exists, and I will continue to resist that sort of thing. But anyway, if we need to sort of at least experience it, so be it. Because again, there are people who really believe this kind of stuff. There are people who really think this way. So here we go.
This is why Rockstar, a company founded by men that at least in 2018 was still mostly run by men.
I have a good counterpoint to this, is that Shadowbringers was written by a woman. So I actually don't think that it's entirely because of, it's not entirely because of women. I think it's like a cultural thing.
Of course it
From
is.
software as well. Yeah. It's an exception.
People are just
an exception. I think so.
making cool stuff.
Sense, right?
Okay.
That men would be able to write better stories for other men. Yeah. Wow. What? Who could have thought?
Maybe. I'm not even sure that's true.
And created the magnum opus
Okay.
Red Dead Redemption 2, a game with a manly, well-written main protagonist. Arthur.
I don't know. I feel like women are fantastic storytellers, story writers, and they can craft all kinds of cool stuff. I mean, yeah, we're obviously just gonna be able to like stop the video at every 1 second and be like, nah, not so much, but okay.
If you want to see
Turn
the
the video limit,
seismic
sure.
shift away from masculine characters, honestly, all you need to do is play a few games from 2006, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
Gears of War.
Consider how many masculine military games came out in the 2000s.
Absolutely.
Medal of Honor, Call of Duty, Brothers in Arms, Gears of War, Operation Flashpoint, Rainbow Six.
This is what it was all about, bro. Like, we had, like, I feel like a lot of y'all probably played at least 2 or 3 of these, right? Yeah.
I never played a lot of like military sim stuff, so I actually don't know like what the themes behind these games were. But I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, this is real stuff. War deeply sucks. Deeply sucks, and it brings out like some of the worst things that people are even capable of thinking about, let alone doing. But yeah, there's also opportunities for people to like rise to the occasion, become leaders, and like try to keep people alive and fight for things that are really, really important and defend people, which I think are, you know, important traits, but again, not uniquely men, right? Anyway.
It's an amazing experience, absolutely.
Ghost Recon, Splinter Cell.
Not
All of
uniquely
these
masculine.
games were starring men and had themes like brotherhood, duty, sacrifice, honor.
So the reason why Tyrion Forgering...
So you can say, I mean, brotherhood is valuable, but you could also just say like just camaraderie, right? I mean, I don't know.
Left the Silver Hand and was in exile
male.
is because whenever he was in captivity...
Like, sacrifice is absolutely not uniquely male. Like, I don't know. Like, literally every single one of us was brought into the world by a woman who literally sacrificed their own body for 9 months to give birth to us and continue to sacrifice after that, taking care of us. I mean, I don't know, bro. These are not uniquely masculine traits. I don't know. But I sure. You like war games? There's maybe less of them now? Okay, sure. Whatever.
He made a pact with an orc named Etrig.
Let's have a look.
Whenever Etrig was captured during the burning of Strathlome, Tyrion helped him escape, and they escaped together because his bond and his loyalty to a man who had helped him escape and be, be free, I guess, was more important than any sort of organization at all. The honor of it was more important than the organization, and
That's
Tyrion
cool.
chose that over it.
That's cool. Honor.
Brothers in arms, yeah, exactly. So it's
taking care of
propaganda
each
for
other.
war.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. That's the way Blizzard used to be.
Someone helps you out.
Almost all of these franchises.
Someone helps you out, and you owe them, and you like them, and want them to succeed because of the bond that you have, and that it sort of goes beyond like societal or, other structures that are pressing down on you. Hell yeah, that's cool. That's good
have
stuff.
either been killed
Good
off,
friendship.
turned into multiplayer games,
Nice.
or went
Not
rogue.
exclusively
I
male.
often wonder why so few modern games appeal to me, and I think another big reason is this: everything is just so gay.
Because you're a little hater weirdo who just like looks at anything and immediately thinks of it negatively because that's what you do for content. You've completely warped your own brain.
Now, compare the games I just
I
mentioned
mean,
to
like,
the
who calls things gay as like a just like, oh, that's gay? Who does that anymore? Like, what is wrong
modern
with this dude?
trash we have to deal with in Overwatch and Apex. Almost every character in these new games is either gay, lesbian, bisexual, trans, or something else.
I think this is an issue, but it's not probably as big of an issue. What is an issue is the fact that they try to like ride off of it. Like for
I don't know, man. Like first of all, that's probably just straight up not even true that that's the case. Second of all, it's like people are interested in having like different types of people represented. Not every person is just some big white dude anymore. Like there's all kinds of people who play video games, and there's all kinds of people in the world, and all kinds of people in the world are doing all kinds of different stuff, including potentially taking place in some sort of like, space battle royale that might happen at some point in the future. It turns out there's actually just a whole lot of different people in the world. And there's probably a whole lot of people in these made up worlds that we're interacting with. That's okay. And you know what? When you are making a point of saying, this kind of person exists and we're going to put them in this environment, in this story, because that's the kind of world we want to craft, that's okay. And it's not an assault on you just because you only want there to be white dudes around in the world. That's not anybody else's problem but yours, dude.
Example, like
with
Concord or like with Overwatch.
That's how it is.
I think that's the issue, is that in
It's
a
a
lot
fantasy
of times
game.
they had characters that were gay or they had some sort of other type of orientation, but they didn't use those characters as a mascot to virtue signal that they care about these types of issues. I think the problem that people really have is actually not with any character's orientation. I don't think anybody really cares.
This guy absolutely cares. You can tell. Not Asmon. The dude making the video absolutely cares that he's gay. Absolutely. That's actually the problem. Everything's so gay. No, he actually cares for sure. It bothers him, and it is what it is. But I mean, I was gonna joke because I usually play a white human male in all of my games, but I'm not bothered by other people doing other stuff in the game or in real life for that matter.
About this character, because he's gonna be talking about this, and I guarantee you're not going to be seeing a slide of Dion from Final Fantasy 16. You're not going to see that. No, you know why?
Because he doesn't play Final Fantasy 16.
Wasn't created in a cynical, performative way. And also, like, this is another big issue, and I think you can.
I'm not sure. Cynical. I'm not so sure that it's cynical. I mean, truly, I don't. This virtue signaling idea, I think I need to understand that more, because I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong in trying to put a character like. Let me think. Who all is going to play our game and enjoy our game? What all goes into this character? Would it be more interesting if this person or whatever, if would it be more interesting, or would it fit the story, or would it expand our world in a particularly important way? Would it make anybody else feel included? I don't think that considering those things when you're crafting a character is a bad thing or virtue signaling. I think it's all of that's fine and good, but it's okay if people disagree. But I don't think that's necessarily bad to consider other things than just only like what can fill this little like. What can this character be? I mean, I'm trying to think, like, how can you actually even separate that? In terms of how a character fits in. Like, where do they come from in the fantasy world? I mean, what has crafted them? I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's virtue signaling at all. I don't know. Sometimes it feels forced. Well, you know what? In those situations where it does feel forced, you can sort of think about why, and you can even provide that feedback. But I don't even necessarily think that just because somebody is a different orientation or race or whatever, I don't think it's necessarily has to be forced. But some people will say that it's being forced upon them because it's different than either what they're used to or what they prefer, right? And that's not anybody else's problem than the person saying, I don't want anybody else in my game other than people that I directly identify with, right? So I don't know. I don't think it's virtue signaling necessarily, but okay.
Squad
all right.
Is that
let's have a look.
They completely caricature people that are LGBT. It's not like this character is LGBT and this is like an after the fact. Like Soldier 76 I thought was good. It's like, yeah, by the way, he's gay. Okay, yeah, fine. Doesn't really have anything to do with it, but yeah, sure. But like,
well, Soldier 76 was a white dude who was running around being all like gruff voice shooting an assault rifle. As long as it's that, it was like, oh, he's also gay? Okay, sure, whatever. But that's not gay, you know what I mean? Like that's not what they're talking about. They're not actually even talking about their real orientation, right? They're talking about stuff they don't like. And if they're running around being a white dude with a gruff voice shooting an assault rifle, that's cool, that's badass, that's masculine, right? But it's not actually his literal orientation is he likes dudes. That's not what bothers him. What bothers him is people being different than what they want to see or who they are. That's what I'm saying. It's not the actual homosexuality, it's the gayness, right?
Virtue. And I think that a lot of people
You don't like people don't like it being shoved in their face? That's fine. But sometimes literally anybody that's different than them is an affront to them. It's like this person happens to be gay, this person happens to be black, and it's not actually shoved in their face, but because it's different than what they want to see or what they're used to, or different than they think it should be, that it's like, they're throwing it in my face. It's actually not. Okay, he's actually that's just how he is. That's how they wanted to make him, and it just is what it is. So
People
I don't
can
know.
perceive that. I know that I perceive that, and I find it to be incredibly obnoxious.
Not to say that it can't happen.
So obnoxious. I didn't even.
Not to say that it can't happen, that they try to place a character and it's like, it feels a little bit out of place in this situation. But okay, you're trying to make other people feel included, or you're trying to, reach a little bit into something that's a little bit different and create your story in a particular kind of way. It doesn't necessarily fit. That happens in anything. Like, I didn't like that character so much. It felt like a little, like, I don't know. It's like Jaskier in The Witcher. It's like, you may have tried a little too hard to make him a comic relief. Like, it may have been a little bit, it didn't really feel right in some of those scenes. It was like, I would kind of like to be more of a serious tone. And that's fine, you can disagree, but that's not what, I don't think that's the same thing, right? It's not actually the same thing.
Even know that? Yeah, because nobody cares. Nobody actually cares.
Like, what happened to a masculine dude with a hot chick on his arm?
True.
I love the idea of Xbox Game Pass, but I swear
Absolutely.
every time I open it up and look for new games, there's just so many games that look gay now. I refuse to play another cutesy 2D platformer or a game with a cutesy art style by some indie developer anymore.
Oh, God.
I'm just done with these games.
Bro, this guy is fucking cooking.
Cooked.
Oh,
He's
man.
cooked.
He's right. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, to me, it's like, I do think that there's probably there is not enough games that are like...
Have you tried sorting by mature rated games? Maybe try that. If you don't want to play games for kids that are like 2D platformers, have you tried searching by blood, gore, hot chicks, like naked stuff, guns? Like, maybe try some keywords or something, bro. Like, I don't know.
like Doom that are out there.
I don't know.
Like games that are just
There's a lot more games
by
now.
guys for guys about blowing shit up and like killing things.
And fucking other
That's
dudes. I mean, oh
absolutely
wait,
true.
Yeah,
And
blowing
it's like,
stuff
you
up.
can
Yeah,
have
I
the
mean, that's
cozy
not
games
that
too.
part.
Those are nice. They're fine.
Just want some just dudes just blowing stuff up, just banging each other. I mean, like just like high fiving and stuff. Yeah, that's not.
But where's
That's not what I want.
Doom and
Doesn't
like,
be MA to be
Duke
masculine?
Nukem
No,
and
it doesn't.
Helldivers,
But that's
right? Like let's
that's what this guy wants. Is like he wants like blood and guts war simulation games, and like if you turbo golf racing is probably not up his alley. So maybe like use some keywords to like sort
was the
things,
closest
right?
thing we got to that, and think about look at how
MA
much
is mature.
that popped off. People loved it.
If he wants blood and
If
guts
you
and
want
naked
my
chicks,
100%
Yeah.
real
then
thoughts
it should.
on this.
That's
I
not.
just think the entire
games.
video game industry has
Play something
gone
else.
woke
Yeah, click a
and
different
gay,
category.
and almost nothing they are making appeals to me in any
I'm
way.
actually very surprised we made it 5 minutes and 57 seconds through this video before he said woke. That's actually impressive. Out of everything I've seen so far, that's actually the most impressive thing I've seen. Is he didn't use the word woke until nearly 6 minutes into the video.
anymore.
Wow.
So this is why I mostly play 20
The best part about this is he clearly cut the audio because he was clearly going on a rant about this, and it's like, okay, cut. Let's just keep going.
A, and almost nothing they are making appeals to me in any way anymore. So this is why I mostly
Yeah.
play 20
That's funny.
The best part about this is he clearly cut the audio because he was clearly going on a rant
Yeah.
about this, and it's like, okay, cut. Let's just keep going. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I don't think it's necessarily about it being gay. I think it's about the performative nature of it. Because if you go back, you'll probably see a lot of instances where like diversity or, a strong female character like Cortana is a great example. Like Cortana, nobody ever thought about Cortana as like, oh yeah, we have to have a woman in like the story for Halo. People just liked Cortana because she was part of the story. So the Tomb Raider, stuff like that, right? And so it's the issue that, and I think this is a big problem with Western developers because you can see this, like Eastern developers never have this criticism.
I'm just kind of like going with Asmund on this one. I'm not necessarily sure I agree about it being bad that different groups of people are being represented in video games other than just white dudes. I don't think that's bad, but if he's making the point that these characters are put into the game in a way that feels like inauthentic, I'm not sure that I'm gonna argue with him on every single time, but I'm pretty sure I disagree. I'm just saying like, okay, I'll hear what you have to say, but some of this stuff is immediately like, oh hell no, like
always
what
Western
other dudes saying.
developers. And I think that also like The reason why it happens is because people perceive the way that they behave as inauthentic. And I'll give you an example
that's what I just
of
said.
a difference in
I think
like
I'm understanding
a
the
Western
point at
development
least.
game. Baldur's Gate 3. You can change, you can have a dick, you cannot have a dick. You can have whatever you want and look however you want. You can have sex with any character and nobody ever cares about it because the game is seen as an authentic work of art. Whereas when you look at the Assassin's Creed game, it does not seem like it's authentic. It seems like it's performative.
But which
it seems
one?
like it's made with the intention of like, look at us. We are this like, you know, forward-thinking group of people.
Which Assassin's Creed game? The one with what's his name? The Black Samurai? What's that dude's name? Did you guys I watched an anime about that. That was badass. I don't think that's necessarily inauthentic. Is that the one he's talking about? Yasuke. Yeah. But yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 is a work of art. Yeah, the Black Samurai. Yeah. Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. Yeah, I like that anime at least. So and apparently it's like an actual like historical character, right? He has a real person. Yeah, that's a cool story. But I don't know the ins and outs of all the Assassin's Creed stuff. All I know is that like this character that they have, one of the characters is like Yasuke, the Black Samurai, which is pretty cool. But if it was done in like a way that was like poorly done, it's like a bummer. But I mean, I don't know. I find myself kind of on the opposite side of this,
right?
Right.
And you pick the experience. Yeah, you pick the experience. Like Cyberpunk too. Yeah, Cyberpunk, and it totally makes sense. You're arguing semantics. It's 100% right. Well, what I'm saying, I'm not. It's not semantics, because I don't think that people have a problem with the actual characters. I think that they have a problem with the way these studios portray the characters, because they do it in a caricatured way that's disrespectful and it's self-aggrandizing.
Some people, maybe. A lot of people are just pieces of shit. Like that, I don't know. But yeah, so a lot of people got upset over it, especially in Japan. I'd like to hear why that was. Yeah, I'd like to hear why that was. But maybe some people feel like they're disrespecting the culture. But I mean, I don't know. It's like, how do you, I mean, and why? Because you're involving a person who literally existed and did that in the story, and you don't like that, or no historic truth. But apparently that person was a real person. Apparently it was. Yeah, it could just be straight up racism, like, which is completely reasonable that would happen. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Dizzy, thanks so much, man. Big flex for the 5 months. Yeah. Yeah, it absolutely seems like that could be a sort of just straight up, just, you know, people are like racist people got mad about it in Japan. Like, okay. I don't know. Interesting.
That's the reason why people don't like it. Nobody said Sergeant Johnson in Halo was DEI, okay? Nobody fucking said that.
Because that wasn't something people said back then.
This isn't current cultural brain.
This whole DEI stuff is absolutely current cultural brain rot. It absolutely is. Yeah, 100%.
Rot. If you go look at the Space Marine 2 trailer,
100%.
You see a black guy, an Asian guy, and a white guy. They're all Space Marines, and they're like, "What are we gonna do? Are we gonna kill him? Yeah, let's kill him." If you read the comments down below, there's nobody saying, "Oh yeah, great, more DEI." Nobody actually thinks this. It's about the way that it's presented.
They absolutely do actually think this. Now this thought didn't originate from them. Their two little brain cells got rubbed together by reading Twitter, and now that's all they ever say. There are 100% really actual people who just say whatever they are being told to say. 100%. And there's a lot of them, and it's actually extremely bad and dangerous. I think Asmon is trying to sort of say that people with some actual sense are being made to be like, that doesn't feel right. And I'm trying to be really generous with that take. What terrifies me are all these legit, like, ultra stupid, brain rotten people who just regurgitate all this ultra stupid, brain rotten stuff that they come across. And it actually really does create problems. And so if there are people in video games who are like actively trying to resist that by saying, no, we are going to include all kinds of people in our game and make all kinds of people who are underrepresented feel more represented and welcomed into society through our work of art, then yes, that is a really, really good thing, because there are a lot of bad people pushing hard too, and sometimes you got to push a little bit as the good people too. And it's part of the deal. It's just part of the deal. So continue, Asmon.
That's the problem. The problem is they're stereotyping. Yeah, like adding in Mrs. Freeze, and she just looks like your traditional like butch lesbian. How disrespectful. It's insane to me. It's awful.
To who? Who's it disrespectful to?
In any
the
way.
real Mrs.
So
Freeze?
this is why I mostly play 20-year-old games on my channel, because they were just better. I was recently reading an insider interview about what went down at Volition Studios with the disastrous Saints Row reboot from an inside source.
I don't know.
This source said that the LGBTQ community...
It's like, here's the truth. Nobody wants to look like this in real life, hardly ever. This dude, you know who this dude goes? He goes, and you know what game he plays? Doom. He's gonna go and play fucking Halo.
I'm so confused.
Nobody wants to look like this.
What?
Like with the bow tie and everything, like Bill Nye the Science Guy. This is not like, a guy's not gonna see this and be like, oh, that's me. Absolutely not. Now, are there some people that do? Yeah, for sure. But not really. Get the shit out of here. Yeah.
No, he doesn't look like me, but he looks like him. So now I know something about this character. He likes to wear a bow tie. It's kind of like I don't know, he seems to me like a little quirky guy. But I also have no idea. I'm just judging him based on his appearance. And so throughout the video game, you might learn more about him by, going through the story and seeing what he likes, see what he's into. Maybe he's actually a superhero. He doesn't look like he works out to me, but maybe he's like super strong. And that's kind of part of his thing. He looks kind of like a nerd, but he's actually jacked or something. I mean, what do you mean?
Yeah, bro. Like it's like a...
Not every character has to be me. It's just nice when some characters that if there was like nobody who ever looked anything like a bearded, bald, buff white guy, it would be cool if there was like, oh dang, look at that guy, Kratos, kicking ass. I like Kratos more than because he's got a beard and looks like me now. I'm like, that's cool. That's nice. I can identify more directly with this character. That's cool. But not every character has to be like that. Some people might think that's cool. But you know what? If I don't see myself in this character, like, that's fine, because he's just a character. It's cool. Some people might. That might be cool. I don't know.
It's like, it feels like it's so safe, right?
Within the company was actually pretty small, but they are the loudest and the most annoying.
I don't know, man.
And the company leadership chose to promote these people into key roles.
If you exist, you don't have to give proof or validation of your existence. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're arguing there, but I think I do agree. I by the same token, I think it's cool to have people who are underrepresented represented, but I don't find that as like an affront to me, because I don't feel like connected to that character as like, ooh, that's me. Like it can just be a different character. But it is cool when you have both. So I think you can have both.
And that's how you get the absolute dumpster fire of a game. That
right, with that sake,
Saints Row 2022.
Yeah.
I think what you have at a lot of these game studios is about 80% of the staff is probably just hetero dudes trying to do their job, but they're afraid of speaking up or saying what they actually think. And then you have the LGBTQ folks making decisions.
I think this is changing a lot on social media. So like for a while this was true, and
or maybe they're not just fucking idiots and they don't mind having other cool stuff going on in their games besides just other white dudes. Like, I am a straight white guy, and I think it's fine for other people to not be straight or white or a guy. It's fine. Like,
I think that like when Elon
bought, normal people don't care, or they're actually like, yeah, cool.
social media, the ability to create a narrative like this.
But here's the freaky thing, bro, is that there are a lot of people who are actually like the dude in this video, which is one of the reasons why I'm even watching this, because these are viewpoints that I don't share and I don't necessarily like to hear, because I think they're so like viciously dumb and unhelpful. But here we are.
Definitely went away, or it didn't necessarily go away, but it was like dramatically nerfed, because what would exactly what ended up happening is that being accused of being the wrong thing, like, oh, you're sexist, oh, you just hate, whatever, like the effectiveness of that has gone down because there have been so many
the effectiveness has gone down because everybody just calls each other that. Like everybody in politics just calls each other whatever. Like, well, I wouldn't say everybody. I would say one side calls the other side what they actually are, all the time. Anytime, like, we don't need to get into politics too much because that's just going to piss people off, and it's a little bit of a topic. But yeah, everybody's just a pedophile apparently.
Any false accusations for this, or like just basically like if you're one of them, you're all of them. Exactly.
I don't know.
That's what it is. It's still bad at work though, and I think that this definitely probably is true. Is that people don't want to. Like, nobody wants to be the guy that's pushing against having a character in a game that's, like, gay or, like, LGBT. Or, like, changing a character to female or something like that. Nobody wants to be the person that's against that because that's probably going to make them look bad. Absolutely. That's thin ice? Yeah, of course. And like, you just think about it logically.
I mean, I guess.
You think about how many eggshells people need to need to avoid stepping on, or whatever it is. Whenever they're talking,
I'm trying to like put myself in this position. I feel like if you're trying to make the best game you can, you're just gonna like, if something feels off, you should probably mention that regardless, right? I don't know. I feel like if you're working in a real, I guess that would have to go along with what he's saying, where like he thinks that the workplace is like, and then the creative place is like compromised, right? Like, if you do speak up and people are more interested in creating these like sort of inauthentic placements of particular types of characters and you speak up against that, then the workplace would turn on you because it's already been compromised. But I feel like in an actual authentic creative environment, you could sort of bring up your concerns and not have to worry about sort of just looking bad. But I don't know. Most of the things I do, I don't really consider that I'm going to look bad as a result of doing them. But I think it's because of most of the things that I do are just authentic things, and I don't think I do bad things just in general. But okay, interesting.
Talking about like any sort of like social issue at all.
Should drop that sub before you go, Khaki. You did this to us.
That's an HR complaint? Yeah, exactly, right? So like at work, it's probably 1,000 times worse.
I don't know. I've been working for myself for a while now, so maybe I'm out of the loop.
What kind of game to make. And everything just ends up being safe and soft and sensitive because, oh, we can't hurt anybody's feelings.
Yeah.
So, of course...
So, sorry, what is wrong with this environment right here? Like...
Insensitive.
What game even is this? What is wrong? Is something wrong with what's happening here? I don't know. Like, what's supposed to be wrong with this situation?
Because, oh,
Saints Row? Right, so, like... What is supposed to be wrong with this? Hey, Kaki, thanks so much, man. Big flex of the prime. Thank you. Saints Row. That's kind of like a Grand Theft Auto kind of thing. What are they? Is it supposed to be just like a group of people in like a dingy apartment doing drugs and like having guns out or something like that? Like they can't. Like what even is supposed to be the environment for? Like I'm just I don't know.
Hurt anybody's feelings.
Just dudes and
so
girls hanging out. I don't know.
Shitty dumpster fire video games that nobody wants to play. After reading a lot of insider interviews with these developers, this is my sense of what has been happening. I also feel like there's this kind of unholy alliance right now between games journalists, white liberal women at game studios, and the LGBTQ community at game studios.
I'm out of loop on all that.
Oh, God. I do think that there definitely is like a certain sense of like...
One picture taken together. Unholy alliance. Okay.
What's the word is for it? Like shared goals.
The Saints Row game wasn't that good?
The games journalists sometimes feel like they're running PR for game studios. And I think this is a huge issue, and it's one of the reasons why people don't trust games journalists anymore.
I'm out of the loop. United around
this guy gives 0 fucks. Yeah, he does. Bro, he just says it.
They actually hate gamers.
By the way,
there we go.
I think for a lot of Western
just
studios,
some wild takes.
This is true.
Read your Twitter sometime.
I am actually a believer of this. I think that game developers
just for
do have genuine resentment for the average run-of-the-mill gamer guy. It actually is true.
Maybe. I don't know. They have some resentment for the average run-of-the-mill gamer person. Like, is this like the person who's like constantly just like sitting behind their computer on Reddit and just like hating on the game, having no idea what it takes to make a game or how much work they put into it? That's like, this is trash. I might feel kind of resentful a little bit too. I might feel resentful for somebody who like looks at my YouTube videos and is, like, doesn't actually watch them. Who I might feel a little bit resentful for the person that shows up to my Death Knight first time I've ever played this in War Within, and he's like, yeah, anybody can do it with pocket healers, and he's commenting on a solo rated battleground video. I might feel a little bit resentful. What's up, big man? Yeah. There's no way that can rotate. You made that? That is so cool, dude. Can I show that to my stream? Check this out, guys. You guys think this thing can rotate? This part right here? No way, huh? Check this out. You can even rotate it like this, probably. Oh, you can't. You can only rotate it like this. Archer, that's so cool, dude. Here you go. I'm watching this silly video right now. I might say some bad words watching it because it's making me a little bit passionate. So you're gonna go hang out with mommy for a little bit, and I'll see you soon. Super cool. He's a little engineer. That's my guy right there. That's my dude.
It's obvious. Yep. In the West, yeah, I think so.
I might feel a little bit resentful too.
And who are gamers overwhelmingly? Well, heterosexual dudes like us, of course.
Yes. This, you know what this is right here? This is a Call of Duty squad meeting up for the first time, probably. That's what it is.
Is this like an actual? This is like, are these people like football players? This guy looks a little like Colt McCoy, I think, is what I'm thinking of there. I don't think it's actually him though. One of these guys, that's Matt Stafford right there. Yeah, yeah. Like someone look. That is Colt McCoy. Yeah, they look a little bit familiar. Yeah, these guys might play video games. You think? They might. Mark Sanchez. That was not a good guy, right? Or is that somebody else I'm thinking of? Yeah, it looks kind of like Colt McCoy, doesn't it? That guy just googled football guys for this pick. Yeah. Just normal dudes, just college and pro football players, just everyday run-of-the-mill dudes, just guys being guys. Yeah, these guys are not normal guys. These guys are elite athletes.
It's right there.
But anyway.
This recent Reddit thread was written by an actual game developer and made me realize this. It reads, headline,
Am I allowed to say this? I kind of hate.
What is this? Is this actually him? Is he just imagining that this is the guy who wrote that and is giving him a funny voice?
Gamers. I'm a professional game designer, and I'm worried that I'm starting to
gosh.
hate gamers. Watching the gaming events on YouTube last month with the chat on was extremely disheartening experience. Every time a character that wasn't a cishet white man appeared on screen, the chats would fill with messages calling the game woke or complaining about DEI.
I bet they did.
And the problem
I
is
bet they
that
did.
He's kind of right,
Yeah, you
but
can't
he
take that
doesn't
too serious.
understand why it's like this. He views it as in like the people that are responding this way are
Brainwashed
they're
idiots.
wrong, but you don't. You never think to yourself, why are they wrong? Why did they think this?
They're extremely dumb.
Because like that's the real truth is that you don't really hear opinions like
A lot
this.
of people
like,
are.
This guy is obviously, bro. This guy doesn't give a fuck.
A lot of people are really, really dumb, and you have to protect them from themselves against their own will. You are a colony of lemmings, and you are chained to those other lemmings, and you have to really come on. Get back over here, you idiot! Stop trying to jump off that cliff. He's like, I'm gonna do it. Hey, let me go. Let me go. I'm jumping off the cliff. You have to stop them from doing that. It's so hard, but you have to. It's our responsibility. Hutch, thank you so much, man. Big flex for you. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. And it's like half the people. You really have to try hard.
But like, you're not going to hear a lot of other people, and this is the reason why I get a lot of hate, is because I'll watch a video like this, I'll see what it says, right? For sure.
Yeah,
but other
here
people
I am
don't
too,
wanna
I guess.
talk about it. They don't want to challenge this kind of stuff because they don't want to get in trouble. It's a lot now. People are suspicious now, absolutely. But if you look at the actual opinions of people in comment sections and the amount of people that are able to have free conversations about this.
Have you guys ever looked at the people who comment on stuff like on Reddit, on the WoW forums? These are not like normal, well-adjusted people. These are some like deranged dudes. So the people who comment on stuff like this are not really a sample size of like people who can just speak their mind. No, these guys are like deranged.
It's very obvious
Free
that
thinkers.
this is an extremely prevalent opinion. My customers are wrong. What a moron.
A lot of people hold the opinion,
and
which is terrifying.
Is that these people try to...
It doesn't mean most people.
You will never have a successful product if it exists in opposition of your audience.
Like half is scary, right? Like half the people
Do we
are
actually
real.
know this post was written by a game designer?
Like brick
no,
IQ.
it was probably a random person. It has nothing to do with it.
Gotta help them out.
It's probably some 14-year-old.
Gotta care.
But I think it's pretty obvious that
Be fiercely compassionate.
Because gamers are just immature edgelords. Well, then stop making games. Stop trying to insert yourself into a place that people don't want you. If all gamers are just immature edgelords, then why are you trying to make content for them?
Certainly not all.
Just stop doing it.
Some group of the gamer world is like that though, for sure.
Every game
they're
that
loud
was
and
a
dumb.
shooter or a hyper casual competitive online game garnered zzz and boring comments. I've seen.
You want to know why they garnered zzz and
Because people who are dumb don't know better, right? They don't know better, so they're really loud. They don't know any better. They think they're right because they have one thought ever, and they never consider anybody else's, and they don't really realize, oh, wow, me being like this is going to have a negative impact on me. Perhaps I should like consider my opinions and like think things through a little bit more before I just yell the first thing that comes to my mind, which is going to be dumb. They don't do
boring
that.
comments. Because they were boring. So here, let me give you guys, this is something people might not know. There is a word that's used, it's cozy. When you hear cozy, I want you to switch that in your mind, boring. Cozy game, boring game.
People
Not everybody wants to play Call of Duty, like ultra mega war sim game. And so if you're watching like a game show, not every game is going to be like that. And so if you don't want a cozy game, then don't search by every single game. Find something that's going to be more up your alley. You know? Like my wife is a gamer. She doesn't want to play Call of Duty. She wants to like play like, I don't know, Stardew Valley, or just like go kill some mobs in Diablo. She can do both. She can do both. She doesn't want to play Gears of War. Might have a cool story. She might like it. But you know what? Not everyone wants to do that. Some people like to play games like that. And that's what's insane, is that gaming is such a widely consumed form of entertainment now, especially with like phone games and stuff. Like, my mom's gaming on her phone and stuff. Like, gaming is huge and it's growing, and it is so many different people playing so many different kind of games, and this guy is like, gaming is only this one thing. And I think that's kind of like what I've seen so far from this dude. Gaming is only just one thing, and gamers are only this one kind of person. And it's just not that way. And people who think that way sort of have this sort of like sense of ownership and entitlement that just really does not serve them well in the real world.
Implying that the
That's
MC
what it is.
in Fable trailers
Yeah.
is ugly because it's a self
She is.
insert of some random level designer working at Playground whom they deemed not fuckable enough.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, people don't want to look like
They're
look at an
Very
ugly
small group of freaking idiots
chick. Yeah, they want to have a hot
that
character.
are very loud. But it is what it is.
You stupid? Duh. You fucking retarded. Like, what the fuck? Where do these people come from? Where do these people come from? What the fuck? There's so I know.
And I'm here being like, where do these people come from that need to have every character to be just, to be igniting the passion of their loins? Like, I mean, you don't have to have every character in the game just be hot. Like, where are these people coming from? Like, I'm thinking the same thing from a different perspective. Where are these people coming from? Like, it's fine if not every character is just hot. Like, it's okay. Like, where are these people coming from? And it's just like,
it's so dumb, bro. Like, God.
Like, what the heck?
I don't know. It's just the internet magnifying negative
people
voices,
come
I
from?
guess, doing what it does
The
best.
freaking basement,
But it's
I guess.
making me real tired of
The
gamers.
swamp.
So at this point,
Yep.
it seems that games journalists and all of the liberal LGBT mafia that work at game studios actually hate their audience. And this is a comment
This one person on an anonymous Reddit post said they were a game developer. Therefore, all game developers hate all gamers. It's like, whoa. Okay.
Guys again
it's a bit of a leap.
I swear they literally hate us.
Whatever mafia,
they
the
seem
liberals.
to be dead set on giving their audience exactly what we don't want. How long is your business going to be open if you're dead set on not giving the customer what they want?
Well, in the past year or so, I think that we know exactly the date of what that is.
Giga cooked.
Yeah. Great question.
The gaming industry has been having a rough time.
I think that we know exactly how long it's going to last. They want to change the customer. And this is the thing, right, is that these are people, like, in a lot of cases, like a lot of these game developers.
Baj, you're probably a Kamala Harris supporter. Yeah, what would give you that idea? What would make you think that?
I mean, these are just random people, right? I mean, some of them are weirdos, some of them are not.
Catching on, are you?
These are people in a lot of cases, like,
so I'm not a fucking idiot.
You don't want to be like talked down to by a person like this. Absolutely not. You're like a 28-year-old.
The dog should take. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You might disagree with me, but I am someone who tries to be a good person, does the right thing the right way, and I'm not some sort of like closed off weirdo. Yes. Surprise, surprise. But you may have known me for a while, so it should not surprise you that I'm like this, because I've been like this for a very, very long time.
Old software engineer. I don't want you to be telling me what my
Surprise,
politics should
surprise.
be. Stop it.
Bajheera cares about other people. Wow.
Get the fuck out of here. Yes.
This is why when
You're voting for Trump, but I share your beliefs. I don't know how that works, but you do you.
Thanks, like Alyssa.
Why I had weird in that sense? Because these guys are weird.
Mercante are crying about Kotaku shutting down and losing their jobs, and game studios are going under because they were associated with Sweet Baby Inc. I just
we saw a couple of these.
Look where
these
it was
videos.
from.
Saw a couple of these.
Look.
Yeah, I don't know how those two things go together, but fair enough.
r/Asmongold. There we go. Oh man, there it is. Yep. The main base of operations.
You're getting a lot of views, bro. You're getting a lot of people stirred up. It's working. It's working.
I just laugh.
Yeah.
Let them burn. Let all these companies burn who don't know how to give the audience. The wonderful irony in all this is that it's the very games that the woke cancel mob has tried to cancel that seem to do the best. Remember Hogwarts Legacy? Yeah, men who dress in women's clothes tried to get it canceled. Instead, the game sold 25 million copies. Oops.
Hate works.
Remember
it was
Elden Ring?
extremely fucking popular.
It does. Now, I don't think that game succeeded because of the hate, but I think it got a lot of attention as a result of the author and her views and things like that. But no, saying that being a hateful piece of crap is not a successful strategy is just proven to be false. You can be an extremely hateful, awful person who does nothing to positively contribute to the greater well-being of society and humanity, and absolutely profit off of that completely. So that the argument that it's like, oh yeah, doing something that's like people disagree with is like ineffective for like making financial gain. Absolutely not the case. I mean, just like we saw like a 1 minute ago in the chat.
Woke mob
it works
tried
for
to
some people.
From soft games of
what it is.
Quote, problematic depictions of women. Oops, sold 25 million copies.
Here's another thing about Elden Ring.
Elden Ring was a good game. What was weird with that?
I understand that Queen Marika is not necessarily trans, but
I must have missed
for a
that.
fantasy story, it's pretty goddamn fucking close, isn't it? It's really fucking close to that.
Which one is?
And so, this is like the main character that the entire story is built around. Everybody loves the lore. Nobody's complaining about this. Nobody actually cares.
I must have missed what people were fussed about Elden Ring.
Kinda, yes, exactly. Mikola,
I don't know.
As a female alter ego. Yes, this is it. This isn't something that people really give a shit about. Elden Ring is a great example. Consort, yes. So promised consort Radon. What does that mean?
I didn't play through the entire Elden Ring game, so there's likely lore that I've missed out on. But yeah, whatever.
Oh, jeez.
Again, we sort of briefly went over it. I don't necessarily really want to get into like which presidential candidate you think is best and which one you think is an idiot. We can talk about that another time. So, okay, stealthy again. It's like, oh boy. Well, yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Oh fuck! What the? Oh my god! Think about it.
We're gonna run out of time as it
making
is.
An offensive game seems to guarantee that game's success.
The
We could
Stellar
talk about
Blade,
Stellar
yeah.
Blade pissing off all of the liberal progressives, and yet everybody went out and bought it. Okay,
Did
so
they?
in the rest of
I
this
never
video,
played that
I
one.
want to give you 4 examples of
You
a
can have
game
games with
or
butts.
game series
You can have
going
games
from
with
masculine
guns.
to feminine or gay.
Every
and
game
it
doesn't have to have
basically
it, though.
either killed or ruined the franchise. Number 1, Ubisoft and Red Storm Entertainment. So Red Storm Entertainment was a video game company founded by the
I don't know this at
legendary
all.
Tom Clancy to make Tom Clancy video games. He sold the company to Ubisoft in the year 2000, and Ubisoft in the 2000s actually had some balls and made some of the manliest games you've ever seen. There were
Manliest.
the
I wouldn't
Splinter
know.
Cell games, the Ghost Recon games, the Rainbow Six games, and the Far Cry games.
So they made some of the
All of
best
these
gun
pretty
games
much
ever.
feature exclusively men, and these IPs in the 2000s had so much testosterone, just a single glance from a woman in
Are there a lot of like countries that have women in active like combat situations? So if you're trying to create like an active or like an authentic war game, I mean, I guess it would make sense if you're trying to make it like a war sim. It would be mostly dudes because I don't know if they're like women in like active like combat situations. I don't actually know. I don't mean to be an idiot speaking things I don't know. I just really don't know if that's the case. So if you're trying to make like an authentic war sim, might just be mostly dudes.
their direction would get her
I guess,
pregnant.
right?
I mean, motherfucking Sam Fisher.
The games
I
were
didn't think that's where he was going with that.
Testosterone, just a single glance from a woman in their direction would get her pregnant.
Okay, I didn't think that's what he was gonna say. I was gonna say a single glance from a woman would release the dudes because they're so just never seen a woman in their life before. But okay, never mind.
I mean, motherfucking Sam Fisher.
The games were way more masculine back then. This is absolutely true. Yeah, they were guy games made for guys. Absolutely, it's not even a question.
I think these games definitely have some things that people think of as masculine, but there are things that are also in games that are not, like, you don't have to just be, I don't know, just killing everybody in sight to be masculine, but, like, I'm talking about, like, real-world actual masculinity versus, like, in-game story, hoorah, you know, kill everybody masculine, but anyway.
Come on.
Anyway.
The dude is the ultimate Giga Chad. Scott Mitchell and Ghost
dudes
Recon.
doing dude stuff,
Now,
sure.
you pick your own character in Far Cry 2, but it's
Sure.
definitely a manly game that will put hair on your chest. So what is Red Storm Entertainment
know
up
what that
to
game is
today?
at all.
Whatever.
Well, I recently saw that Tom Clancy's The
Whatever.
Division Heartland is being led by a man who dresses in women's clothes in his free time. Now, look, I don't give a shit
What
if
the
you want to identify as a dragon and go around laying magic eggs, but can we agree that the least masculine thing on earth you can do is dress in women's clothes? Tom Clancy would be...
I really don't give a fuck about that, to be honest with you. I don't care. Like, what you want to do with your personal life is up to you. Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
I mean, yeah.
Just don't put your worldview into a game in a way that's not representative. That's the way I see it.
I mean, I guess
Yeah,
you
he does.
can.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
You can also do whatever you want with your art, I guess, but some people might not like it, but whatever.
Like, there's plenty of people that are probably weird that make plenty of great games. Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
the way I see it. Absolutely. The issue is they do.
Whatever.
Well, then that's the problem.
rolling over in his grave right now.
I think it's hard for me to even like form an opinion about something that's so stupid. Ugh, but whatever.
if he
just
knew the
keep
absolute
going.
disaster
Just keep
that
going.
Red Storm Entertainment had become.
Who doesn't want to get canceled? Asmon? Or me? Or the guy who's making the video? I think the guy making the video would love to get canceled. Probably bring a lot of attention to his content, right? Which is exactly what he's trying to do. He's trying to be like just a hateful weirdo. Making kind of like cooked content. He probably would love that. I think that's probably actually Asmon's real opinion. But whatever.
Number 2, Wolfenstein. So I was recently playing Wolfenstein The New Order for the first time, which came out in 2014. And I have to say, of all the games I was sure were going to avoid woke Western progressivism, this game was pretty high up there. The first 3 entries...
Okay. So many buzzwords. Abyss Gods, big flex for you, man. Thank you, dude. Appreciate the love, man. It hurts me seeing you suffer through some of the commentary in this video. Yeah, it's wearing me down, bro. It's wearing me down.
Of the reboot were all fantastic.
But we do need to get
They
through the
had
video a little bit quickly
badass
because
BJ
we're running out of
Blazkowicz,
time.
An absolute unit as the main character, ripping apart entire armies of Nazis with the sexy and smart Anya as his arm candy and wife.
I only
Machine
played like
Games'
one of
first
these.
three
It was like the first or
Wolfenstein
second
entries,
one.
which came out in
On
2014,
PC.
2015, and 2017, are all great. They have normal men and women doing normal shit in them. Awesome.
Normal meaning white and straight, or like what are you talking about here?
Okay.
But of course, the woke mob had to get involved somehow.
How's
so you
that?
have a beloved series with a beloved, tough, male, manly main character. Do you suppose it's a good idea to kill off that guy and replace him with cringy girl boss characters?
Oh, God.
Wolfenstein Youngblood came out in 2019, and it's an absolute tone-deaf disaster. So many modern video games, I find myself asking, who wanted this?
Oh
who
my
asked
God,
for that?
bro. This shit drives me crazy. I'm sorry, but like I've really got to say, like
Never played
this
Wolfenstein.
that was so bad. Yeah, this game was so shit. Yeah, I think this does matter a lot. By the way, it does. Like not even the girls wanted this. Yeah, this is the thing. Is like guys don't want to play. Like they don't want to play.
Yeah, I've never played Wolfenstein, but like, yeah, I mean, like if the game is for a certain audience, right? Like, I do understand the question of like, okay, so what is the intention of killing off the main character that people have like known to love? Like, if you're playing Halo and then all of a sudden they killed Master Chief and then they put somebody else in, like, that you didn't identify with as much, like, wouldn't that would probably have a negative response? And I'm like, why would you do that? Right?
Play as a girl in like a fucking war game, really. Like, unless it's something like Stellar Blade. Like, if you're making a game for an audience of guys, you've got to make it appeal to that audience. Like, you can't make...
Right, I think that's probably a bad call, is like killing off the favorite character and then putting somebody else in that's like different, right? And not just different because like, oh, it's somebody different, but it's like they don't like embody the same kind of like vibe, you know? I could definitely be like, okay, why did you do that? I don't like that, you know?
Make a game that like you go and kill zombies and like Nazis and shit.
Yeah.
And then just change everything and make it appeal to women. That's not the way it works. Like, I'm sorry.
I do think that's a bad call.
Dude, it's cute. Yeah. Oh, man, absolutely.
I don't know if I would call that an assault on masculinity, but it certainly is easy ammo for that argument, don't you think?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, bad call, but not
ask
pandering
the
to
same thing
woke.
of
Yeah,
the new
exactly.
Star Wars shows by Kathleen
Right.
Kennedy as well. The Wolfenstein reboot had the perfect synergy of story and gameplay. You are BJ Blazkowicz, unleashing his rage on the Nazis for killing everyone he loved. You see this come across in his brutal assassinations, like sticking a rusty...
I am a sucker for those. Like, when I saw his wife just now, I've never played Wolfenstein, I'm like, oh no, they're gonna kill her, and then he's gonna have to kill everybody. I've never played it before, but that's what I was thinking. I am a bit of a sucker for those kind of storylines. You know, like, oh, they killed my village, now I must kill everybody. Like, I like those movies, I like those games. I wouldn't want to do that personally, I wouldn't want my family taken from me, but that's kind of like a fun story to play through, to experience, right?
...pipe through the eye socket of an SS Waffen commander. But the setup to Wolfenstein Youngblood is incredibly cringe. In it, you play as BJ's daughters, and they're honestly nothing like him.
Jesus, man. Jesus, are you kidding me? Oh my God.
Again, I don't know if I think that's as, like, cool or as badass, but I think that we're conflating
the first time you kill somebody, they don't...
the definition of masculinity with whatever sort of feels badass. I think that's not necessarily the same thing.
Don't really want to do it.
Who asked for this, man? It's crazy. Who the fuck wants this? I think I slightly disagree. I think you should still make it appeal to men, but I think having a female lead could still work. But why would...
I don't think like, if I had a daughter, I wouldn't want my daughter like trying to avenge me. But I don't know. Anyway, I think that there are definitely like, there are probably some times where things are put in like on purpose just to sort of fill a spot, and I think that's what people are like worried about and what people are reacting to so negatively. But I don't think it's just like the thing that's always the case. I do wonder why. I would like to hear why they did that though.
Why would you do it?
Like, why did you kill the main character and put in
why?
two characters that are way different?
It does matter. Like, I'm
right?
sorry, guys, it matters.
And when they finally
Absolutely
kill the guy,
does.
they have to have lattes and talk about it afterwards. Youngblood is a perfect example of how a cutscene can go so wrong in a game. BJ's setup is perfect and explains to you why you're doing the actions you're doing.
They killed
BJ's daughters,
my
however,
wife.
are acting like they're in an episode of
everybody.
Big Bang Theory the whole time. But
That's
oh yeah, they just
straightforward.
happen to be killing Nazis and haha, isn't this so funny?
I also think that there's a very big problem, and I have a shared responsibility in this problem, is that people that are millennials, that are my age, my people, are
so funny.
Some of the most unserious,
I try to force this, yeah.
inauthentic, painfully
I feel you.
lame and boring groups of people that I have ever seen. It's so fucking surface level cringe. I can't even fucking believe it. Everything is sarcastic. Nothing is authentic. Nothing is genuine. There are always these like moments of brevity, like, oh, ha ha ha. It's not, there's nothing serious at all. It's just cringe.
So that's just like, so it's just like not good writing, you know? That's different than it being like, I don't know, man. Like, it's just exhausting that like anything that doesn't like land well is because of some sort of like woke ulterior motive. It's just so strange.
Cringe, and it's embarrassing. Zoomers don't even like them. They don't even like themselves.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's why they're on fucking antidepressants. They're fucking crazy. They've got 6 different mental disorders in their profile picture. Yeah, they don't even like themselves. Nobody else likes them either. Of course not. I'll tell you one thing. One person that definitely didn't like them. Watch these fucking games and you'll know too. It's probably their fucking dad. Holy shit. These people are awful.
Tonally all over the place.
It's not the worst generation. It's the cringe generation.
There's a lot going on there.
And just so full of cringy and awful cinematics.
Yep.
Which is ironic because
Absolutely.
the cinematics in the first 3 games were like so good and short, and they got to the point and they were really emotional and impactful. Example number 3, Gears of War. For a full explanation.
It's like,
these are all games I never really played very much of.
You want to know, all my friends that I knew that were playing Gears of War, the coolest thing to them was like the Marines.
Like the actual Marines?
You know, like
a real life Marines?
Bro, like you go into Marines and you learn how to shoot a rifle, right? It's like, yeah, that's what it is. It's all guys. Like I remember back growing up, like I didn't know
Marines
a single
are pretty
girl
badass.
that liked fucking Gears of War. Not a single one.
There are probably some girls out there, but yeah, I don't think...
Of how the woke mob girl bossed Gears of War. See my video on that game, but I'll keep this short.
Probably
The first
mostly
3 Gears
dudes playing
games are
this.
an incredible trilogy
Probably,
focusing on the bonds and brotherhood between men. They're incredibly masculine games, focusing on duty and sacrifice and military orders. And I know some of you hate this, but for 10,000 years, it's only been men fighting wars. Sorry.
It pretty much still is. Let's be honest.
So
The first 3
I asked
games
about that
focus
earlier.
on Marcus, Dom, Cole, and Baird
only just for the fact
tell a
that
masculine story of
that's how it
brotherhood.
is.
Well, the progressive
I'm sure
woke
some
mob
cultures had to
somehow
have
got
everybody
to Gears
fight,
of
though.
War, and Gears 4 and 5 are about sisterhood, motherhood, being a traitor, and what it feels like to be a woman.
Yeah, so like that's a story that like I don't really give a shit that much about that, because like I can't really relate to that, and I don't really care. Like I want to play as like Marcus or Dom or Coltrane and kill these dudes.
Again, like I think it's just as... I don't know if it's part of some big agenda. I don't know. I guess that's the argument, is one reason why they would do that is because of the agenda, right? And they're trying to do something that is probably good, but it just falls the wrong way, I guess. Because it's like, yeah, like if you're trying to appeal to a certain audience, it's like having ads, right? Like you want to... People joke about it, like when I'm in the gym stream, they're like, okay, so they're showing me McDonald's ads on your gym stream. It's like just an example of like the content not reaching the right audience, right? It's kind of how it works. So some of these things that they decided to do are like, maybe they're trying to bring in women to the Gears of War like franchise. They're trying to expand like their audience, and it's just like they are pushing too far into the trying to get new people to play the game, so that they sort of make the people who have been playing the game and loving the franchise be like, well, this is way different than the game usually is, and I like the way the game was, and now you're trying to change it too much, and I don't like it. Which is a fine thing to say, right? But I don't know if it's more like it's woke agenda trying to force its way into the world, or it's like they're trying to expand their market, right? And either way, like, the market expansion efforts may not have hit right, but I don't know if it's like some sort of weird ulterior motive to try to wokeify or, you know, make games less masculine. I think it's just they were maybe trying to expand their audience. It's just business, and it just didn't go that great, right? Anyway, let me go up here real quick, and then we will continue. I'm gonna listen.
Right? Like, that's what I want to do. That's it. Yeah, like that's the whole thing. Like, that's... Yeah, and it does matter, by the way. It absolutely does matter. Let the market decide. They did. The player base is 99% males. To be fair, the brother thing was tiring. Really? Oh, wow. It's so tiring. No, it's not. How many fucking... what do you call it? What's the game? Or the movie? Fast and Furious. How many of them have they made? 100. They'll say that's misogynistic? Oh, to a certain degree, I'm sure it is. But at the end of the day, if you're a guy, it's going to be easier for you to relate to a guy. You're going to understand a guy's struggles more. You're going to be able to, you know, like, just identify with them much more. That's just the way it is. Family. Yeah, exactly.
This being able to identify thing is definitely cool, but one of the reasons I'm even watching this video is to receive viewpoints that I do not identify with at all, and to see if any of them help expand my perspective. And I think that we are really drudging through some of this to have my perspective expanded a little bit. And it's okay to have the media that you encounter be something that's not just telling you what you already think, right? I think it's okay.
The topic of brotherhood, of men fighting together, goes back a millennia. Yeah, bro, like...
But I would also be annoyed if
think, like,
something that I loved got changed in a way that
games.
felt weird.
So, like, you know that story of, like, the Odyssey?
I do
and,
feel
like,
you.
all those... Yeah, bro, it was played out. No, it wasn't. It's never gonna be played out. Keep doing it. Only a millennia. Yeah, it's been like this forever.
I think brotherhood and camaraderie is a theme that is still always going to be good. Yeah.
Of Kate Diaz, who I don't think anybody.
Because you have to keep retelling these stories, because we've been around for a while. We know some of these things, but the new guys, the little ones, they still need to know this kind of stuff, and they still need to know that, like, honor and loyalty and these sort of things, leadership, these things still matter, you know? So, but I guess that's also kind of one of the ways we're choosing to tell these stories in the future. And I think that's actually one of the reasons why it's good to have people who are represented, who are all kinds of different kind of people, because that's how it actually really is.
Never played this game.
Fuck about. What they should have done is put Kate in a spin-off game, not a mainline Gears entry. But here's the problem, of course.
Nobody
would have bought it.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, Gears 4 and 5 are basically girl boss feminist Gears of War.
The last one I played was 3.
Any masculine story about men is put on the back burner.
I barely even played 3. I played.
Of course, the games include Baird and Marcus in them, but they're really on the back burner. And Gears is now about Kate Diaz, who
we may see a swing.
Gears fan even cares about.
Like, you push really far, and then it's too far, and then it kind of comes back moderate. I think that'll probably happen.
Oh no!
Saints Row spent 10 years building up characters.
It's like, I'm sorry, but if you have a guy right here that's looking like Constantine, or like this guy who he's sitting in a fucking, like, a king chair, like he's Scarface with sunglasses on, you know, saluting in a fucking suit. You want to know who looks at a cover of a game like this and buys it? I'll tell you who. A 15-year-old guy.
Probably.
They see this
Probably
right
so.
here. They see that right there.
Yeah, it's not a deep woman bad thing. It's just
a 15-year-old guy. And by the way,
I don't think so.
35-year-old guys, in a lot of cases, are still 15-year-old guys. They see, oh,
Probably.
it's badass. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. It's not like it's that much different.
Building up a very distinctive and edgy and male sense
some people
of humor.
Some people just stop
the kind of stuff you and
having
the
their brain develop.
Yeah.
You know,
Some
when
of
they're
the recurring
13,
characters in
for
Saints
sure.
Row are Johnny Gat, Julius, Aisha, Shondi, and several.
But you're allowed to do that. You're allowed to just pick a game because it just looks like stupid fun. You're allowed to do that. Definitely, you can pick up this game and just goof around. Why not? That's fine.
In these games, the men are men and the women are women. Johnny is edgy and hilarious and always has a hot chick on
What does
his
that even
arm.
mean?
The humor is crude and hilarious, and the Saints are always getting into trouble. So what went wrong with the reboot? Well, the woke 2022 reboot thought it was a good idea to...
Men are men and the women are women. Holy moly. Oh my god, dude. Sheesh. That is wowzers. He's just, this guy's always got a gun in his hand and a hot chick on his arm. It's just men and men, women, women.
To kill off every
we don't have time
single
to break all that down, man. We got to keep going.
Saints Row games.
See, this is
we got to
the
keep it
problem
going.
I think a lot of these people have is that they write stories to...
Jeez Louise.
They write stories like they have something to prove. They write stories like they have to like put it out there that they're not the same as something else. Like it's like an ego thing for them. Like The Witcher, right? Like any of these other series where like they try to... It's like...
I think it is good to kind of try to find a way to
put this...
Do something new. It's hard though. Doing things that are new and brilliant is
like what
hard.
they did with Lord of the Rings? Yeah.
Definitely.
So like anti-art? that's a good way to say anti-art, yeah. It's like they're written by people who
Am I woke?
wish that
I don't
everything
even know what
that
that
their
means.
parents told them growing up wasn't true.
I know what it originally
it's
meant, but
written by a person who hasn't mentally
know, bro.
progressed past...
Again, I shouldn't pause to answer this, but like, am I more progressive left leaning? Yes. Is that what you mean? Yeah, usually, yeah.
This isn't your grandpa's. Yeah, exactly, right? Like they're writing it and they're telling
no
the
surprise to
story
anybody, right?
in a way to... It's not about telling a good story. It's about validating themselves. I think that's probably a good way to say it, is that it feels like they're telling the stories for themselves and rather than for the audience.
That's what art is, right?
Whereas I think in a lot of cases, the stories are told for themselves as well, right? Whether it's Lord of the Rings or anything else, it was for the author.
He's saying that it's now is done for the audience.
Thing it was for.
Art should be done for yourself.
The problem is they can't make something new.
Like
well,
they tried do your thing, put it out there for you. But he's saying that people are making it for the audience and it's not landing well, because that's
that.
And I guess
if you try to make art for someone else, it's probably not going to go well.
Yeah.
But don't worry,
Sometimes.
all of the beloved characters you've come to know and love have been replaced with tokenistic characters from a literal seminar on diversity.
And that's the problem right there. It's it's all caricatures.
I don't know what Saints Row characters are usually like. I'm not sure. This isn't. I don't really see anything like weird about this, but
the characters
maybe it's different than it was before.
In some sort of oppositional existence of existing type of like gender or like racial stereotypes. It's insulting. Yeah, it is. It's very obnoxious. And
isn't Saints Row is kind of like a character game though? Like it's like a little bit goofy, right? Like I thought Grand Theft Auto was like a little bit more gritty but still silly, and then Saints Row was kind of like similar to that but also goofy. So I don't know.
Again, like I think a lot of the people that do this are the people that, you know, if like they're
usually vulgar and absurd
driving in like a middle class area of town, they lock their doors, right? It's just it's so performative that it's just. I think it's gross, honestly. It's very gross. Such a weird time.
Yeah,
really
there's probably
is.
some nefarious conspiracy amongst writers. Yeah, probably.
You've got the gay Asian man, the girl boss lesbian, another girl boss lesbian, and the gay black guy. The LGBTQ mafia didn't just kill
And this is like the thing, right? Is that not all gay guys dress and act like this. There's plenty of gay guys that do and plenty that don't.
Yeah.
It's not like you can look and inspect somebody and look at them and be like, gay, I know he's gay. That's not how it works.
The dude making the video would say that for sure.
Jesus, a gaydar. Yeah, there you go. Yes, I can. For sure, man.
Saints Row, they crucified it on a rainbow flag. And this is what you get, guys.
Yeah,
this is what you fuckers get for supporting these people. They turn out shitty games that aren't funny, that aren't cool, that aren't masculine.
That's another big thing. They're not cool and they're not funny.
Like, that's
minus
enough,
the
right?
masculinity. That's
yeah, exactly.
That's something different.
Yes.
They're not cool.
If the games aren't good, then
that's actually, you know
bummer,
what?
you know?
The more I'm
the
thinking
studio's probably
about
gonna suffer.
the more I'm thinking that's the biggest problem. They're not cool.
Yeah, if it's not a good game, I mean, it is what it is.
These are people
it's a
that
bummer.
were losers in high school.
You missed it.
They didn't have any fucking friends.
You know?
And now they go and they write stories about people that are friends, but they don't have any frame of reference for what being friends with somebody is like. So you get shit like this. They're not cool. They're fucking losers.
Okay.
Boring, antisocial, obnoxious stereotypes. Yeah.
Oh gosh. How many people do you think?
Case solved? Yeah, bro. They're not cool.
Oh man. So it's like these closed off, hyper teeny tiny bubble little weirdos commentary on what they think are hyper closed off tiny bubble little weirdos. It's pretty funny.
So stop hiring these people. Game developers need to stop putting gay stuff in games, and they need to fire every liberal white woman if they want us to ever buy a game again. Because I'm serious, we are done with this.
This is not a serious video.
Like, Phil Spencer is out here complaining about how people aren't spending as much money on games anymore. I guarantee if you give us hetero dudes hot chicks in games again and manly men, you will see sales go through the roof. Bring back the glory days of video games. I have this theory that in a few years, we're going to see a turn back to the golden era of video games. And
we absolutely will. But
I think there probably will be. Like I said, they're pushing really hard right now. It's going to come back a little bit. The thing is, and this is actually very serious, is that anytime that you have progressive movements, there is a very aggressive sort of conservative push. And I don't want to get into politics, but you're seeing it for sure right now. And it's not that there are like not real people who feel like that. There are real people for real who want to take away the rights of women, take away the rights of people with different orientation than them, take away the rights of people with different, ethnicity than them. It's serious and it's scary. And this video is a joke for sure, but the people really think like this. I'm serious. And there is societal push and pull. It's normal, but you need to be aware of it because we're experiencing it right now. We've been pushing forward progressively for quite a bit, and there has been a very aggressive push back. And so you need to be aware of that kind of thing. And I'm real serious about that. We're watching a silly video that has some really goofy stuff, but we got to be real careful to take care of each other because it comes back. So it's like we just need to go back to only white dudes having jobs. We need to go back to only having white dudes in our media. Then we'll really make some money. It's like you got to be real careful with saying shit like that.
By the way, if you actually think that any of the executives that work at these companies genuinely care about any sort of group of people other than
be
money,
real careful. Who says that? This guy. Fire every white liberal woman, give the job back to white conservative men is literally what he just said. Literally what he just said. I mean, he's, again, this is not a serious video, but there are about half the people who are gonna be like, hell yeah, do that. Is he a part of our government? This person? No, but there are people who think that in our government, and there are people who think that who will vote for people in our government who they want to do that. So you got to be careful.
You are very sorely mistaken. It's already starting to happen. Yeah, it's already starting to happen.
People are going to start buying games again. I recently saw this crazy chart from 2023 that basically showed that people are only playing old games these days. Nobody wants to play anything that's new out right now because it's all woke and it all sucks.
We've seen videos like that too.
So anyway, guys, let's all hope there's a return of masculine characters in games again at some point that we can relate to. All right, I'm out.
Thank God.
Yeah, he's right about that. And I've gotten in a lot of trouble over the years of saying that gender is like a huge barrier of relatability that is not overcomable by any sort of real like storytelling. Like, you're not really going to be able to relate to a girl in the same way that you can relate to a guy, because your gender and the way that you grew up as a man or a woman completely shades your entire experience of life. And
should I stop him here, or I mean, it's even more important that you experience these stories, because there is so much stuff that you're never gonna have to deal with as a dude that you absolutely have to deal with as a woman. And I absolutely don't know all of those things because I'm a dude and I never will. But I think it's worth it to try. There's all kinds of things that I will not know in my heart from experience about what it's like to be a black person in the United States or the world in general. But I know for a fact that it's like, it's worth trying to understand some of those things because it's real, right? And so, I mean, like, I know we're talking about a video game, and dude, this particular dude just wants video games about dudes shooting other dudes and whatever, and that's fine. That's a form of entertainment, and you're allowed to enjoy that, no problem. But like, I hope Asmund kind of clarifies a little bit. It is worth trying to know what other people's experience is like, and it's worth doing that through storytelling, even if you can't get a full experience of it. Just because you can't get a full experience of it doesn't mean that you shouldn't try to have some understanding of it, because it matters. And there are things that you would never think of. You would never be like, holy crap, you have to deal with that? This is part of your daily life? Holy, I had no idea. And you might be able to get a look at those things through stories. And some of the storytelling takes place in video games. It's worth it.
I think that if you try to ignore that, and that's why, for example, like a lot of streamers on Twitch, very few popular streamers are female. But like on YouTube, there are a lot of popular streamers that are female and content creators. And do you know why?
Interesting.
It's because YouTube
paid
has
them
a
to come over there?
like, large female audience.
That's kind of cool too.
And Twitch doesn't. You want to know who's most people at Twitch are? Guys. They're mostly guys.
And I mean, I think YouTube probably paid some like they paid a whole bunch of like really top end like content creators to come over there and stream on YouTube. And I think some of those are absolutely women. So, but I also don't think that there's like not great women content creators. But yeah, I mean, who knows?
Who the guys relate to? They relate to other guys. And you know who the kind of guys they relate to are? The kind of guys that look and act like they do. That's right. And so guess what?
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's literally that simple.
We know people like to sort of have echo chamber confirmation bias stuff. We know that for sure. It's not necessarily anything wrong with it either, that you like to hang out with people playing video games that you like to play and talking about topics that you're interested in. It's nothing wrong with that. You know, you guys like to watch me play World of Warcraft, and some of you guys might be interested in fitness, some of you guys might be interested in World of Warcraft. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Society is overestimated.
But we don't need to look at other communities doing other things as an assault on what we're doing. You know
people are going with the woke stuff? Well, I don't know. I think Arcane's the best example of how woke is not an end-all and be-all. No, it's not. And I think that it also goes back to what I said about Dion and other characters like that, right? Is that there's the video right there. You can see, like, it's actually crazy. This guy, bro, this guy just said it. Like, every single thing that you're not supposed to say, he used that as a checklist.
This video's like a caricature. He's
just
not
said
serious.
It exactly.
It's supposed to be like a funny video,
he
I think.
He came out swinging. Yeah, this guy's got 1.6 million views. He only has 55,000 subscribers. So that means this video went absolutely fucking crazy.
Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna review some more of those.
Yeah, bro just called the industry gay. Oh my god.
So, and this is gonna resonate with about half the people too, right?
They want cool dudes and hot chicks. Yeah, again, exactly.
Like we said, like being hateful, spreading this kind of stuff is profitable.
Dion was an actual good gay character. Well, that's because
even though I disagree, we're watching it too, right?
Gay character. It's about being a good character.
It works.
And then being gay is like secondary to that.
Other video. You see this in the watch later list. Why are video games so gay now?
It's not the reason why people have an opinion or care about it at all. That's what I think a lot of people don't understand.
You don't think there's any truth in this?
People only care when it's done.
The truth in what? In the whole video? Is there any truth in the whole video? Do I think some game companies are trying to put characters that like represent something other than like a white dude in the game so that they can have different perspectives and different people in their game? Yeah, they probably are. But I don't necessarily think it's like wrong or evil to do it, or part of some effort to demasculinize, gaming or something like that. No, I don't think so.
Done inauthentically by
but it may not succeed.
Millennials that are boring, insincere, have no sense of creativity, and they can't write a good story for shit, and their parents were right, and you can't write a story about how your parents were wrong and have anybody else care about it except you. I'll be right back.
That's just Asmund just popping off there at the end. Okay, it's 1 p.m. We gotta go. We made it through the whole video. somehow. Again, what I said at the beginning of this, I think it was going to be some sort of discussion of masculinity, and it was going to be pushing the viewpoint that masculinity is only this one particular type of sort of like brash, you know, bravado kind of stuff, which does resonate with some dudes. And I think those kind of videos are, those kind of games and stuff are fun to play. Just dudes just shooting other dudes and just is what it is, like, you know, going and blowing stuff up. That's fun, but that's not what encapsulates masculinity, in my opinion. I think masculinity is a much more inclusive, sort of lead by example kind of thing, where you're willing to you know, stand up for people who, you know, may not look like you or think like you or whatever, and still recognize that, you know, they're part of the community, or they're part of the world. And if they're being, you know, taken advantage of or downtrodden, then maybe it's one of your things that you might want to do as a man or as a human or as a whatever to try to help people out who are going through it. And that includes people like what I'm saying right now. You know, there's a lot of people who have this opinion of people. They really think like that. They actually are kind of like vile, hateful people. And I, who don't identify with those perspectives, still have to figure out a way to have a net positive, moving forward together kind of perspective, which is hard. It's hard, but I think that's kind of what it takes to be a person, to be a human, whether it's masculine or not. But I think that is a masculine thing. Anyway, let's wrap it up. I'm gonna go hang out with my fam. Gonna go be a dad, do dude stuff with my boy, and we'll keep it going. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this videos from Asman, and then the other guy was what was his name? Andy Pants Gaming. You guys can go show it some love. All right. Anyway, we can continue to have these discussions. I think it's fine to talk through these kind of things, despite differences of opinion. But for now, we gotta go. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate the love. See you next time for more games and gains. Peace.
Who killed